Oh, it's mighty red in here. Mighty red in here in these streets. What is going on? What is going on? How are we doing? It is another day, which is Thursday. It's my Thursday. Well, we supposed to be on the porch with the black and ease. Where are all the black people? See, you know what? I'm convinced these black people, right, that they got, that are, attached to us. These people is always gonna be fucking late, man. None of these jigaboos show up on time. I'll ask. I made it at 9 o'clock. Just show up on time. Oh, that look good right there. Just show up on time. These jigaboos, man. These cotton picking jigaboos. But what's up? No matter what it is, it's cool. We good out in these streets. We ain't mad over here. Oh, no, not that one. Let's see, what is this one? All right, take that down. All right, man. What is up? What's up? It is Thursday. We already know Black Suit Flies. He went out coaching today. He's supposed to be done at 9:45 or something like that. We know that. So hopefully they don't lose. They'll be playing a team that's supposed to be, you know, same caliber as they're playing. Even though he said they're worse, we're gonna say they're same caliber. Hopefully they win. They come out on top this time. We don't want to call him a bad coach, but if he comes back into this live, up into the stream, and he says they lost, we're gonna ask for his resignation. We're gonna ask for his resignation. I literally don't know. Oops, sorry. I literally don't know where the other jigaboos are. They ain't got no excuse for their absence. No excuse for absence. Besides, I really haven't heard anything from Black Thoughts today. So the white man must be cracking his whip on his ass. So I don't know. Sorry for that. Gotta wet the whistle. He has been radio silent today. I mean, I really didn't check the group chat, but they was beating his ass. Yeah, no, they was beating it. Let me see. Let me take a look. See this thing. Yeah, no, no. Oh, he did say something. Oh, I must have been asleep. Yeah, I must have been asleep. But he didn't say he was gonna be late. I don't know. Uh, other than L.A. I don't know what's wrong with this jigaboo. He late like always. Sheesh. You give some of these niggas some money. Look at them. You give these niggas just a little bit of money, and they don't show up on time. I see why they had these motherfuckers slaves. These motherfuckers don't know how to be on time. These jigaboos don't know how to be on time. So, in other words, while we're sitting here await an astute of these mofos, let me bring up some things that you know I saw this week. This week, what up, corn pops? How you doing, my good sir? Oh, that music is still playing in the background. Let me cut it off. I can still hear it. It's kind of annoying. I understand. We need to get some music going. So what? Let me get my one screen together.
Raise your hand.
No, we ain't raising our hand for nothing. We're adults here. We're adults here. All right. Mm, give me a second. Oh yeah, I'm gonna open this link up right here. This is some funny shit. There's that one. Nope. Nope. All right. Here's one right here. Here's one right here. I don't know if I played this for the group, but I think this is a good video. Right here. All right. Let me pause this bitch. All right, let me switch camera views. Between. And of course, it's not on. Boy, the struggle stream is real. I don't know what's going on with me, man. I woke up really late today, like super late. So I had to stay at work longer, which is very fucking annoying. Oh my Jesus Christ. I stayed to work till 4 o'clock. Oh, who the fuck likes to do that shit? That shit is for the boys. All right, full screen it. Boom. I can take this shit off. Hold on, where we at? Boom, 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 and boom. There we go. I thought this was a crazy exchange for some Missouri State raps. I thought it was something that we need to listen to and take heed to what the shit that was going on in it, how they want you to be. This is what I'm talking about, the mindset. Now look at a dirty tennis ball head, right? I don't know if you can see it, but she got a dirty tennis ball head. I don't care if y'all don't like it. It's the truth. She got a dirty tennis ball head, you know, and here we go.
Identify?
Ethnicity. Can I ask you what you identify as?
Identify?
Ethnicity.
I identify as an American.
Wait, ethnicity. That's great. Whoa, let's keep going.
Not an African American? Are you African American?
I didn't get elected into my position.
Hold on one second. I gotta bring it back one time. You gotta look at this goddamn dude head right here.
Can I ask you what you identify?
All right, look at the dude at 134. This dude sitting at his desk right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse scrolling around it, but yeah, watch this dude head. Watch this dude head.
As
Identify?
ethnicity.
I identify as an American.
Not an African American? Are you African American?
I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin or do any race baiting stuff that it seems like you're promoting here.
Oh, I'm promoting race baiting? I'm promoting race baiting? No, I think you're promoting privilege, tokenism.
Gentleman from St. Charles County, you have been inquired of by the lady from St. Louis County, Terry District.
I'm sorry. I like boring shit like this. This shit is boring to me, but to most people. But I think this is yo. Some of the stupidest motherfuckers should not be elected officials. I'm saying ethnicity, and the white dude behind her who laughed at it didn't say, "Bitch, you saying it all kind of fucked up with your dirty tennis ball head." But I can't say it because I'm white and she black, so I don't want to be racist. Oh, that's what she's gonna say. That's what she's gonna say. Not really, but that's what should have been. He should have just grabbed the mic, bitch. Just shut up. Just you made us look stupid. Because he's a Democrat too. But yeah, here we go.
Do you yield?
I do.
Please proceed.
Afternoon, gentlemen. I inquired of you because I heard you say that there's equality, equal. You agree with this DEI bill? And what was your reason for what? Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, can you rephrase your question?
You said you were okay with the DEI and that there's an equal playing field. Did you say that?
Yes, I did say that I'm okay with the bill as it stands currently. And to address that there and to talk a little bit about it is because what it does is say that we're not in the business in state government of giving preferential treatment to certain groups and individuals. We treat everybody the same because we're all people under the law. And it's the same concept as the 14th Amendment, for instance. Everybody was supposed to be equal and everything like that. But what essentially your argument's likely going to be here is that no, it's not. It's that nobody's equal and everything. And that's what it seems like you're probably trying to get at. If my understanding is.
First of all, you said suppose. Use the word suppose.
Hey man, I can't do it with the blackity blacks, man. You said suppose, man. You know that's a word that's supposed. That means we're not equal. Get the
And so suppose means not exactly. Can I ask you what you identify as?
No, bitch.
Identify?
Ethnicity,
I identify as an American.
not an African American.
Oh, wait a minute. If you hear in the background, you hear someone say, "Oh God, it must have been 109 over here." I don't know what his name is. We're gonna call him 109. It had to be him to say, "Oh God." Hold on, you gotta listen to it. Hold on.
Identify as an American.
Not an African American. Are you African American?
Ladies and gentlemen, I will remind the body to remain poised with decorum. There will be no celebrations.
There'll be no celebrations here. You gotta be.
I probably have a daughter your
Hmm.
age. And when you made that statement, I was a little appalled because there is no equality as of yet. You know, some people have privileges,
That word privilege. Yeah, there we go.
and you know, we can consider maybe privileges that people have, and you may be getting that confused with
Yes.
equal. But my daughter don't have those privileges.
You tell them.
I was elected to my first office in 1999.
25.
Wait. Have you been listening?
No, sir, but let me guess. She's saying she oppressed. And her daughter's
Man,
oppressed because she's black.
I hate to recap this for you, but it's the reason why why are you niggas always late, man?
Excuse me, sir?
It wasn't an excuse me to it. Why are you niggas always late?
First of all, if you really want to be technical, hold on. I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
But instead of you giving me some praise, you give me pushback.
Yeah.
Now,
Exactly.
hold on.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Can you hear me?
I've been hearing you the whole.
I'm about to go on strike because I don't gotta take this shit from you niggas. I need my reparations anyway. Oh, really? You know, oh really? That's real mature. A white woman giving me the middle finger. That's why this black woman talking about that now. This oppression got to stop.
The pressure got to stop. But anyway, to give your answer, I got to give you the full. We got to give you the full run back. Just because I like you.
I mean, I'm just guessing. Let me guess. She oppressed, and her daughter's oppressed.
No, you're missing the whole. You gotta. You know what? You gotta get the whole thing, bro.
Can I ask you what you identify as?
A nigga.
Identify?
Ethnicity,
I identify.
Whoa, wait a minute.
not an African American. Are you African American?
I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin or do any race baiting stuff that it seems like you're promoting here.
Oh, I'm promoting race baiting?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
promoting race baiting? No, I think you're promoting privilege, tokenism.
You gotta watch.
Gentleman from St. Charles County, you have been
behind her,
inquired
right?
of.
Because you gotta watch the dude behind her because he's a Democrat at 134, and then you gotta listen faintly for 109 to go. Oh God! All right, it's about to play from the beginning. Here he goes.
By the lady from St. Louis County, Terry District. Do you yield?
I do.
Please proceed.
Afternoon, gentlemen. I inquired of you because I heard you say that there's equality, equal. You agree with this DEI bill? And what was your reason for what? Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, can you rephrase your question?
You said you were okay with the DEI and that there's an equal playing field. Did you say that?
Yes, I did say that I'm okay with the bill as it stands currently. And to address that there and to talk a little bit about it is because what it does is say that we're not in the business in state government of giving preferential treatment to certain groups and individuals. We treat everybody the same because we're all people under the law. And it's the same concept as the 14th Amendment, for instance. Everybody was supposed to be equal and everything like that. But what essentially your argument's likely going to be here is that no, it's not. It's that nobody's equal and everything. And that's what it seems like you're probably trying to get at. If my understanding is.
First of all, you said suppose. Use the word suppose.
Watch 134.
And so suppose means not exactly. Can I ask you what you identify as?
Identify?
Ethnicity?
I identify as an American.
Stop it. You fucking with me.
Not an African American?
134, like really?
African American?
Ladies and gentlemen, I will remind the body to remain poised with decorum. There will be no celebrations.
Oh, shut up.
I probably have a daughter your age.
What that got to do with old things?
And
Can you pause it real quick?
Made that statement.
Yeah.
I'm about tired of you old motherfuckers always using that line when you ain't got nothing else to say. Like, come on, man. That's how you know. You know what? That's when you know somebody is dumb because they go back to the same line. You just pushing because I'm a woman, or you just pushing because I'm black. Or old people favorite line. I got children your age, bitch. Because you should have got an abortion. What the hell you want me to tell you? I'm
Hey,
about
Rusty,
tired of
bring
this
your nigga boo
nonsense.
ass up here because I want to hear what you said. He called her out. I didn't hear the rest of the call he did on her, but besides what he said on here, but yeah, I don't think he really called her out. He just
I
said,
got my I got my PayPal fixed too, but I got my real name on there, so I gotta just change it. But
yeah, it's just like he didn't really call her out. Yeah, she is Mr. Anderson. Yeah, the dirty tennis ball head.
I ain't want to say it, but yeah, I got a daughter your age. You old bitch, you don't go kill yourself right now. Delete yourself. Somebody, you got a daughter my age. Where's she at? Let me get them numbers.
Yeah, wait a minute. You gotta wait. This, you didn't even hear the whole thing yet.
Statement. I was a little appalled because there is no equality.
Was you Paul or has testis
as of yet? Some people have privileges.
He was a part of his ethnicity.
And, we can consider maybe privileges that people have. And you may be getting that confused with
rights.
Equal. But my daughter don't have those privileges.
Doing something.
I was elected to my first office in 1999 in a 95% African American school district.
Okay, cool.
Where the entire board was white. 1999, sir.
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
So what she's saying is, in a white school board,
she got elected.
All niggas voted for her.
I don't understand the point. Maybe I'm lost.
There's no point to what she's saying.
Because her ethnicity is all fucked up.
Hey, 134 said, oh, God.
Because you get old. You sit up there making yourself like an old fool. You talking about you don't have any equality, but you sitting in a room full of white. Like, you sounding stupid. And you too busy trying to race bait instead of putting policies forward to help you with your ethnicities. So tired of these old people, man. White and black. They all do the same thing.
Says, they say black conservatives want their history told by whites. Sir, here's your thing. See, it is told by whites because they were victors over you. Matter of fact, they weren't even victors. They bought you, motherfucker. So they own the rights to your story. If you technically want to be true.
Respectfully, sir, your little zesty ass need to cut that out with your ethnicity. I don't know who the hell you think you. I don't know who you think you are.
Why are we responding to the chat?
I don't know. You know me. In my show, I always respond, but
no, you can respond. I don't care. Let's keep
Little-
going. You gotta hear him out.
Your little zesty self. Go ahead,
You
man.
think
Stop
that's
that
equal?
nonsense.
And our school district was 95% African American. It took me 20 years, sir, to get into this building. And I had to fight to get here.
Who you fight?
Think that's equal?
Yes.
I think that you're given the same opportunity as anyone else in this building to get there.
Well,
It's just as me.
You
I've
are
had to fight-
delusional if
wait
you
a
think
minute.
that.
Oh.
Because that's not so. That's not how life is going. That's the reason why we need these things implemented in some of these companies, because there is not. How do you think it all came about, sir? It's not like that.
Can I get your
We
goddamn
talk about
mother-in-law?
transportation. Back in the day, Rosa Parks couldn't even, she had to ride in the back of the bus.
Oh my
And I
God.
walked in this.
Wait a minute. Everyone knows the back of the bus is the motherfucking funnest. I don't know why these niggas want to act like they don't know the back of the bus is the best.
Because her elasticity is all fucked up. So you don't understand. When
It's
a
not
woman come
she
out,
got a dirty tennis ball head. That's okay.
when a woman come out and say her
Well, 'cause she want to be
elasticity,
white. It's all right. It's cool.
you know it's gonna be a long night. When she first thing she will say, "What's your elasticity?" If she say, "What's your elasticity?" you know it's gonna be a long night. Ain't no
I
need
did-
just order a
Yo,
pizza.
when I first seen that shit, I was like, "Oh my God, not today, Satan!
It's
Not
gonna be a
today,
long
Satan."
night. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be one of them nights.
Okay.
What's your elasticity? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, lady. What are we doing here? Is this gonna be one of them nights?
Yes. Yes. Hey, wrestler, your mic a little low, bro.
It's wrestling people. I
That,
blame
yeah.
this on wrestling.
Are you?
He called out early. Like the moment he saw, he was like, "Oh, this half is gonna start." Yeah, you here for the shits.
Oh yeah. He already knew what. Like he'll finish. Let him finish.
This building, when I got elected to come into this building,
Uh-huh.
I came into this building thinking that I was going to work with individuals for the state of Missouri. I was so proud. It didn't matter what color we were. I just wanted to work with individuals to make a better state. And that has not happened. That's not equal, sir.
Sir.
That's not equal at all. I have some darn good bills. When I walked into the office of the speaker, they were made out of a joke.
They were made out of a joke. Okay.
Good educational bill. I love children.
Cheering.
All children.
Cheering.
What's the elasticity?
And I got good bills for those children.
Cheering.
I sit on the education committee.
Oh, not the mini.
And none of my bills in 3 years.
Hold
the
up,
same
hold
bill.
up, pause it. Pause it. Let me tell you something. I can see why they ain't pass no bills if she talking about it's elasticity. Why would you let her pass any goddamn bills?
Oh, wait a minute. She said I sit on the education board.
She was elected by the
And she
board.
can't
all
motherfucking
black.
say ethnicity. That is insane to me.
Talking about something why they ain't choose my bills, bitch. Because you said elasticity up there.
No,
I want to chose you too.
the ethnicity in Missouri.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm about tired of these
You know
old
that's how you're
folks.
supposed to say it. It's not Missouri, it's Missouri. Missouri. All right. I want y'all to know that.
Let me order my goddamn pizza. Y'all got me
Just
listening
like
to
it's
this
not
nonsense.
just like it's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. Okay? Just want you to know. Give you a real word for it.
Have yet to be heard.
Mm.
Anything I ask for, I have to beg for it.
Yes, ma'am. You shouldn't have been a Democrat. You should have been a Republican.
I applaud the young people on this side. All of them.
Mm.
They're very well educated.
No,
They're
they see that
smart.
kind of shit.
They remind me a lot of them of myself.
Oh no, that means they don't need to be there.
They have the energy that I had. But one thing I still got is the fight in me.
Left, right.
But we have to fight for everything over here. We have to be humiliated every day. I had
Well,
to
you
take a
can't say-
walk
You say elasticity. You should be
to gather myself
You ain't walking nowhere, you lying ass.
to come back in here and continue with this. To be rushed out of the building. I'm hearing so people can go to a ball game. Well, the heck with that, because we're here representing the state of Missouri, and we need to stay here until our work is done. Today, I wish you could meet my daughter, since you say it's equal, and she has a master's degree.
I'd be happy to talk to your daughter.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce you to my daughter, and I'm going to let her tell you how it's not equal on her job that she has a master's degree. And she has to work for individuals that don't have the same education that she has.
Oh, so she's supposed to be privileged. That's what it is. Just because she went and got a master's degree and probably joined the job later, the people that's been there for years that don't have a master's degree, just got a regular old bachelor's degree, she's supposed to automatically jump them for some odd reason.
They're supposed to just bow to her.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's the mentality of these dirty niggas. I'm not niggas, but these dirty white folks. I'm sorry. Why I don't know why folks don't just hand over the building to these black people to just give them.
I don't know why people fight to be at the bottom. This is the weirdest thing ever. You should be running that place. You're a black woman around all them white men. You should be sticking your chest out saying, I did it. Nobody could take it away. And even despite my elasticity, I did this.
No, she's saying the only reason why she's even there is because it had to be all black people to get her in.
I mean, okay. You get there how you get there.
So
like,
she's saying unfair treatment.
It only took her. It took her 20 years to get in this building.
She said it to a man.
It's an open capital. Right.
But she's saying this to a man. She's saying it to a guy who most likely was elected by white people who got pretty much the same complexion as her. I mean, almost down to a T.
He said she lost so many white men votes. She sure did. Wait a minute, because she couldn't say ethnicity. She said ethnicity. Go ahead,
said what she said. Just ain't paying attention. Ethnicity.
Really, because she looks like me.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's not equal. Sometimes when people are so privileged, they want to think that equality and privilege is equal.
You got a 1 minute left, bitch.
It's at 1 minute.
Not. I wonder what did it take for you, sir,
just the longest
to get elected?
Well, she got 5.
Out of St. Charles to sit in your seat. I want to hear that story.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to work on my own merits and pretty much promote the principles I believe in, which is freedom, equality for all, which I believe that America does. And that's how I got elected into my position. I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin or do any race baiting stuff that it seems like you're promoting here.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm promoting race baiting?
Yes.
I'm promoting race baiting?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I think you're promoting privilege, tokenism.
What?
Stop it. Background.
What the hell is tokenism?
Tokenism.
She said tokenism.
Tokenism.
He's a black token in a white man's world. Even though she got that too, that would make her a token too. That's why I don't even black ass niggas, man.
I don't even know what's his I don't even know what his elasticity is. So I don't even know why he even talking to us. If he don't even know that,
he's obviously mixed. Then the
mama was white or was black. It's one of your kids. Kai, that's one of your son. That's your son. Goddamn nigga lover.
Well, he too scared to be any one of my kids. Just to let you know, because my kid is Brawley. That nigga look like he missed a whole bunch of meals.
Oh, I'm race baiting. I'm race baiting. Oh, me.
Let him finish telling the story. Hold on.
Oh, really?
I grew up in St. Louis County, where my mother.
Where did you grow up at? Tell me that.
In Overland is where I grew up. In Overland, wasn't a privileged family at all. My father passed when I was 12. My mom raised me and two of my other brothers. She was, lower income. I had to work my butt off to get where I am today. And
Shame on you.
Lady, your time has expired.
Can I ask you what you
Shame on you.
identify
What
as?
is that? Oh my God. Facebook be killing me, bro.
She
But
said,
yeah,
"Shame on you."
shame on you for
said, "I lost
for
my
not
dad.
living. Yeah.
We had to sleep on the floor of rats and roaches."
He grew up in St. Louis County.
Hit play on that one.
I was. You know, I had to bring this stupid shit
This
out
is
here.
some stupid nuts.
Did you see this shit though?
Nah, Eric
Oh
Adams.
my God. Yo,
He did a number on New York, didn't he? He was talking that right stuff.
yo. They got some new robots, man.
I know.
They got some new robots, man.
Is it the dog?
How did your robots do that, sir?
They've been trying to do this for a long time. They've been
They had
been
to
trying to do this
rope
for a
that
little
dog for a
while.
while.
I heard about it. Like download, but nah, that ain't gonna happen. But when he came in, no one expected him to do it.
What up, Dub? Will, what's going on, brother?
What up?
How did you miss your auntie over there screaming at you? Race. I'm a race beta.
Me?
It was on mute. What was she talking about? What was going on?
Oh, this.
Sir,
Just give me the bullet points.
No, we
She was
can't.
complaining. She was complaining
about a black man that got there quicker than she did. It didn't take him 20 years to get there. It took her 20 years. She mad about it, pretty much.
And you missed the best part. The best part was when she said, "What is his elasticity?" So we can't shout over that part.
Were these politicians talking?
Yeah. They from Missouri.
Then she just talking crap. Man, I don't care what politicians got to say. She's just talking nuts. She's talking crazy.
Okay, that's about right.
She had
But
to ride back in the bus with her until she got that spot.
It wasn't an actual conversation. It was more grandstanding than anything, right?
It was old people talking.
Yes, it was an old woman talking, not an old man. Your little kid, he was in his early 20s. Probably he looked like about 26, 27.
Yep.
But he was in the halls of Congress in the state of Missouri.
State senators or something like that.
Yeah, state House members.
Yeah, even if it's something I would agree with. If she's a politician, she's just running her mouth. So I can't defend her.
Okay. Because you on your blackity black shit. I mean, I can play a little bit of the clip for you if you want me to.
It was funny. When I was talking to blackity black, I'm not a pro black. When I talk to y'all, I'm black.
You're a liar.
What is
such
it?
a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you got. Are you trying to? Are you literally trying to convince me that you ain't a blackity black? Hold on, let me open it up for you again, because you know what?
Not in the way.
Oh my God, man!
We gotta give him the front seat of it. Hold on.
Let me know when y'all done, man.
Hold on, just right here.
Can I ask you what you identify as?
Identify?
Ethnicity.
I identify as an American.
All right,
that's all you get. That's all.
That's all you need to know. I'm good. I might agree with her 100% the rest of the way, but just off of that, I can't co-sign it.
Okay.
And I don't even know what she said, but just off of that,
she ain't say worth shit worth repeat.
So what is her argument? What is her beef?
Nobody knows.
A black man disagreed with her stance, and she wanted to let him know how privileged he was as a black man to be elected to Congress with privilege, because I guess she was trying to call him white.
Oh well,
but he was half white, half black, or half white, half Mexican, or whatever the fuck he was.
Because
he
of his tokenism.
He was a token, and white folks elected him in St. Paul County. I guess, which is better than St. Louis County, I guess.
Even among the blacks, if you disagree with black women, somehow, they got to check you. So.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to disagree with black women. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
No, we know it. Look at 60
I really don't have any black women in my life except for my mom and my sisters. So, and I talk to them. They listen when I speak. You know what I'm saying? I control a conversation there. So I don't allow these black women to not submit to me, including my mother. She better submit.
Well, if they ain't got to submit, I won't listen. I'll hang up the phone with my mama. She get crazy. Like, I appreciate you bringing me in the world and all, but that don't mean you get to talk to me crazy. When you get your mind right, call me back.
That's literally how it works.
No, Doug said exactly right, because that's exactly what I've said. I literally walked out. When you get your shit together, let me know, and I walk right out.
But what they that's an argument for another day. But it's a good argument because I'm like this. To be honest with you, I am not your child no more. I'm a grown ass individual. As a grown ass individual, I don't answer to you. If you was to touch me right now, I can get you arrested like you or some old jigaboo on the streets. I tell my
mother all the time, I am your son, but I'm not your child.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll always be your son. I haven't been your child for a long time.
There you go. That's a fact. All right, let's see what the world's mayor, was it the world mayor or the United States mayor? That they call him whoever's the mayor of New York City.
He's New York's mayor.
Is it New York's mayor or is it the mayor of the country?
No, we call him New York's mayor.
New York's mayor. Okay, all right. Well, New York's mayor. All right. Let's hear what this jigaboo has to say. Look at him. He's surrounded by other jigaboos. He had to have his token white person in the back. He's probably Irish. So, he has to have a part.
I'm a computer geek, and I believe that technology is here. We cannot be afraid of it.
Okay.
And as the commissioner stated, transparency is the key. And the two pilots that we are rolling out today to see how they fit in our public safety environment is matched with the DigiDog, a robotic dog that could be used to save lives. We are looking at the new forms of public safety. I have put Deputy Mayor Banks and our entire Matt Frazier, my Chief Technology Officer. We are scanning the globe on finding technology that would ensure this city is safe for New Yorkers, visitors, and whomever is here in this city. This is the beginning of a series of rollouts we are going to do to show how public safety has transformed itself.
The first item that we will roll out is the K5 autonomous security robot. And just to tell you a little bit about this technology, it'll provide an alternative additional,
why this nigga breathing so hard? I don't get these.
Add additional patrol into confined areas, indoor and outdoor, such as transit facilities. The K5 uses artificial intelligence to provide real-time incident notifications to first.
Are y'all still masking requirement over there in New York City, boss?
Well, it's optional.
No, well, this says face mask is required in the background. It's social distancing.
No, it's optional now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't have to wear it, but I guess if you're working in the office, then you have to respect other people. So it's optional.
You have to respect other people?
No, you should respect other people, but like everybody is vaccinated, but yet you still have the option of still wearing it because you can still.
Why is everyone vaccinated? No, I ain't gonna ask that question.
Oh no! It was mandatory. If you want to have a job, you had to be vaccinated.
Hey, he breathing that hard because he's wearing a small bulletproof vest. He can't breathe. God. LA, this is your motherfucking realm. I need your expertise why this nigga breathing so motherfucking hard, nigga. This nigga gonna mute himself. He probably went to sleep again. This nigga, I can't stand this nigga, man.
Responders.
Sir, I don't live in New
K5
York.
has been used by law enforcement.
What?
I don't live in New York. What you want me to say?
I just want to understand why this nigga breathing so hard like that.
He's probably one of the bosses, so he ain't got to do nothing but eat donuts and drink coffee all the goddamn day. Okay. He ain't doing no work.
All right. Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know.
I bet you don't know.
Agencies, including the Huntington Park Police, college campuses throughout this country, corporation shopping malls, and other places where it needed security and additional deterrence of crime was needed.
Look at this demonstration. Before we play the demonstration, right? What a damn demonstration this was. This shit was awesome. You know, the things that this robot does baffles the whole room. I guess it didn't know its authenticity.
I really hate it.
What are they doing?
It's supposed to be patrolling or something.
Yeah, I put the
sir,
picture of the
we're
young
outta here.
dude.
What a great picture.
Katie has sent me the picture of the young senator and his family. If you want to, I'll put it in our private chat
Okay.
on the WhatsApp if you want to pull it up.
For sure.
So my question is,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If I'm a criminal, right, or you
Uh-huh.
know, if I don't care nothing about human beings as police officers catching me, do you think I care about machines?
Sir, that thing is just as good as cops because we ain't gonna do shit anyway.
That's my point.
It's simple.
And in most of these places, police really can't do nothing to you no way unless you like actually killing people. So like, I'm not worried about no drone or no droid, whatever it is. R2D2. What
That
R2D2 will
motherfucker
do
just
to me?
that motherfucker just gonna look at you, run past you, and say stop.
Exactly. Like
I might go and
Hey,
push it over.
You see this little arm right here? You know what shoots out of that? A
What?
net. A motherfucking net.
Are you serious?
Stop it.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what it does.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I will go and push that thing over.
Look at R2. Look at the great.
It's all
things.
confused.
It don't move fast or nothing.
That joint can't even come out. It's all scared.
How much wasted money went into this?
Oh, I guarantee you they're $100,000 a piece.
More than that.
Guarantee you.
More than that.
More than that. There's more than that.
Let me look it up now.
But this is early.
That motherfucker had stage fright. He said, "Well, we the fuck out of here. We ain't got time to play with you hoes. We got to go secure some shit."
So here's my thing, right? Instead of like building those do nothing droids, wouldn't it make more sense just to pay more so you can get more people that want to be cops?
They don't want to be cops. This is the alternative to cops.
Look at these motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck was you think supposed to be doing?
They start at 70 grand. They start at 70K.
Like that. Once we finish with the other two pieces, we're going to open and let you go actually inside and see the robots.
The embarrassment that shit was, bro. You can't tell me that shit wasn't embarrassing as fuck.
I'm a robot shy.
That's right, because y'all sitting there hating because y'all don't know his aestheticity. That's the problem.
Yo, all right. So let me bring this up real quick. That motherfucker come out with a taser. Oh, it does. All right. That's what happens. 10,000 volts of nothing.
Tase the wrong person.
Tase the wrong thing. Just like most cops do.
That's a fact.
So what I need to do is quit my job, go to New York, and become a career criminal for like a year. Because apparently they're just not fighting crime in New York.
No, they're not.
What am I working for? Why are we doing this? Let's go to New York and just steal shit.
You didn't hear what that thing is supposed to do? It's supposed to help patrol the, what do they call the little subway areas or where the fuck that shit is called? I don't know. I don't know what you New Yorkers call it.
It's basically gonna patrol the platforms because one of the things that they did with the NTA is that so the people that used to sit in like in the booths, like the old token booths or whatever, they making them come out now. They're making them come out.
Really?
Yeah, they're making them come out and have to do customer service because they don't do money anymore. Everybody doing like credit and the new tap and go system. So people ain't doing money like that no more. So they're like, so why we got these guys if they ain't counting money? So they're gonna have them outside. So now you can really punch an MTA worker in the face.
Ah. So we know motherfuckers have been getting shot and pushed off these goddamn
They
platforms,
put them
right?
right out there.
So you're gonna put not just them, but that robot out there to patrol. What is the robot supposed to do?
Keep in mind, the people who sit in those booths who are now outside the booths, they're first responders. They're first responders. Bullshit goes
What?
down. Again, someone get pushed in the track, someone gets molested, someone taking their shit. They're first responders. They get called.
Oh, okay.
They're the ones who got to do the whole deposition and call the cops and all that shit. They're the ones who got to check out to see what it was first.
Double, what the hell you doing? You doing dishes?
Nah, I'm cooking.
This Negro always a housemaid. Goddamn housewife ass Negro.
Listen, just because you have no domestic skills, sir, don't no,
You
don't
messed
knock
that
me
word
back.
up. First
I'm
of
a
all,
Negro.
I do.
Of course I did.
Me and
That's what
Georgia
we do.
Swine getting married. That's how you know. She coming to cook for me.
So
and clean
she
up.
had 3 brothers. So she Mexican of some sort.
She ain't bad looking. The chick with the green dress.
That's her daughter, I guess.
Daughter.
These are very racially ambiguous looking people.
Yeah.
You definitely could pass for Puerto Ricans and
Yeah.
Mexicans and Argentinians.
Well, they're too tall to be Mexican, so they're probably Puerto Rican.
Did he say he was black or did he say he was Latino? What did he say?
He's a mixture.
Big time. I don't understand why you keep saying curtains, sir. I have a wall behind me. I don't know if you live in a one-room or freaking apartment in the studio, sir. You don't need curtains on the wall.
Man, what's your
Kind of freaks you
ethnicity?
too. I'm Negro, sir.
And I ask you what you identify as?
Jesus
Identify?
Ethnicity?
I identify as an American.
Not an African American?
Yeah.
Are you African American?
I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin.
Why are
or
we doing this?
Do any.
We not. Just the other jigaboo decided not to show up today. We had the white man cracking the whip on their ass, right?
Smack! You know he lost. You know he lost again. He gonna show up about 10 o'clock talking about it was a close game. We almost had him. Score is 15-0. We almost had him.
I think we should bring back segregation. I think that's what we should do.
I agree.
Not Jim Crow, but just segregation.
I agree.
Yeah. I think that would make everybody happier, in my opinion.
But who's gonna bring it back?
I don't know.
Well,
Somebody.
Us people that are mixed, the kids that are mixed are gonna bring it back.
Man, them Negroes still gonna be mad. They talking about, oh, we got what we wanted, but they still gonna talk about we ain't getting the opportunities in the black neighborhoods. Oh man, it's just nobody. They never gonna be satisfied.
Okay. So seeing as how this jigaboo up front didn't bring out a fucking topic today, I was going with the theme that I've had all week was these transit authority people, right? Decepticons. This is a detransitioner versus transitioner. Moderate conversation, sir.
Oh, this is Jubilee?
Yes, this is Jubilee.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Well, of course they're horrible.
They can't get no lover.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I was telling Tom earlier. We couldn't talk about it on Private page because he born. But Just Pearly Things had 1,000 people in her chat, right? Over time was like, that's it. I said, sir, members only. She had 1,000 members only in her live stream today. And you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't type in anything unless you was a member. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive, especially for just members only.
Yeah, that's impressive, man.
But I think Tommy Sotomayor would have did better, sir. I think he would have did better, sir.
Does he have a members only? Well, he can't get it.
Everyone has a members only. You have a members only
if you want to.
Yeah, if you do memberships, you have that option.
So you don't gotta get monetized first?
Well, yeah, you do gotta get monetized
gotta
to
get
get members
monetized.
only. But I don't do members only that much. Ever. Never. But you know what? Let's hear about these detransitioning people, sir. Because I know you want to know all about it.
Not really.
It has an argument to be had.
If
I
you
think
feel
pick a side.
attacked by
Pick a
the
side.
opposite side.
Well, yeah, that's why it says detransitioning versus transitioning. You know how these transitioning people say they never heard ever of someone saying that they ever heard someone wants to detransition because the question were, oh, as soon as you transition, your life will be so much better as because you're supposed to feel like yourself. You'll be presenting as yourself, and you are affirmed and all that extra bullshit that they say.
I think if you volunteer to castrate yourself, you can't come back.
Well, of course
Stay
you
over
can't
there.
come back
Well,
because
well, depends on
you
how early
technically
you get started.
castrated yourself.
Just off of principle. Even if they have a surgery where you can get a new one, you can't come back. Stay
Oh,
over there.
There's no coming back.
there's no coming back. It's over for you. Become a lesbian by that point in time.
There you go.
But yeah, let's go ahead and hear the bullshit. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
This is a mockery of women. This is just a mockery of women. And where are the fucking feminist movement at? Where's the feminists at this juncture with this bullshit?
Step forward if you agree with the prompt.
Oh, that thing is a
Gender-related treatment
Oh wow.
should be banned for minors.
I repeat, gender-related treatment should be
This
banned.
clown.
Medical transition is no place for a child. I transition as an adult and I have medical complications. I have mental health issues. Child cannot consent to a medical transition because kids want to eat ice cream every day. It doesn't mean that they should.
I kind of agree with you on that as well because we have so many rules and regulations when it comes to tobacco or alcohol or any type of drugs. Driving a car, you can't even rent a motel until you're like 25. There's some specific things that we need to put into place that I think would help protect our children because the minors.
So he used to be a
Transformer?
transition as he was a transformer as a girl. Wow, this is
So that's a girl
Sounds really
that's born a girl
No.
transition to a man.
no. It was a boy transitioned as a girl, then transitioned back to a boy. So he didn't go all the way through it. I don't know if he did, but yeah.
Don't know who they are until they become 25, 26 years old. Their minds aren't fully developed, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit.
So I did transition as a minor.
Oh my God! Listen how deep that dude's voice is.
Was a teenager who had
So she
a
was
lot
a
of mental
girl,
health
went
issues and
to a
had
boy,
been
now back
sexually
to a girl.
exploited
Now
and
she
hated
sound like
my
a dude.
body.
That's crazy.
And it ended with me kind of finding spaces where that was twisted into no, you're just a boy and
How does it feel to be a female? You did top surgery, you got your voice all fucked up, and then say, I don't feel comfortable as a boy because no one likes me because I'm a white cis male at that point in time. And I need to go back to a female because I don't have any privilege. This is crazy.
And now just looking
Look at
like
that. Ew, Jesus, that voice just get. Yeah, I am.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
the wrong body.
That's LA type of woman right there.
It ended with me having my first ever medical intervention, being a double mastectomy at 16 before any hormones, before anything else. And because of transitioning at such a young age, in the past 6 months, I have watched my body fall apart and waste away in front of me. You know, I have constant joint pain. I've watched my muscle mass waste away. I've watched my vocal cords hurt. I don't know if I'll ever be able to carry a child. The evidence we have suggests that the best way to figure out if gender dysphoria persists into adulthood is to let them grow up. Because a lot of these kids will grow out of it, and many of them will just grow up and end up being gay or gender nonconforming.
Yep.
Can you disagree or step forward?
I mean, if we're going to be honest, every major medical organization supports
double
gender
mastectomy
affirming
means
care
she
for
got her
trans youth.
tits
They
cut
say
off.
it's
Absolutely do.
safe
Yep.
and it's life-saving. And there are numerous studies that back that up.
The study that backs it up for puberty blockers is the Dutch protocol, and the same
I have 10
scientists,
studies that I can bring to you
the
right
same
now.
scientists that brought that up have since rolled it back and said it was never supposed to be applied the way it has. The American medical industry, we all know, is money hungry and has gone off the rails.
I do agree that there are definitely some doctors out there that may be taking advantage of trans people, and I'm sorry that you went through this. Truly, I really am sorry. But trans kids are valid, and it's not a decision that they're making.
Right.
It's healthcare.
I want to speak to that real quick. Like, I came out 13 years ago when I was 14, and I knew not that I was trans, but that I was a boy. I had to go through a lengthy process of therapy and seeing an endocrinologist and like go through different tests and exams to make sure that this was real to everyone else involved. Transitioning and being trans was just a process I went through to become who I always knew I was. It wasn't a like decision that I made. It was a life or death thing for me. And if I hadn't gotten on hormones and gotten surgery at 16, I don't know if I would be here.
As a father, I have 4 kids, and also as a trans.
She had the 4 kids, and then she transitioned to be a man.
Dude. Yo.
Fam, like
someone I played ball with.
Exactly. It's like
he look like. Hey, to be honest, he look like you, Dub. It ain't so, nigga. Say it ain't so, Dub. Come on, man.
It ain't. I'm just trying to think. Okay, so she was a woman, had 4 kids, and then transitioned to a man.
Yes, sir.
Why do that to your kids?
That's what I'm thinking. If my mama tomorrow said I'm a man, and then a year later she looks like a dude, like this at 35, that's gonna screw my head up.
Yo, my dad, shit.
I went from having a mom and dad to having 2 dads. Like, what is this?
I wonder how the father felt. Well, maybe the true father wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there.
Yeah, that's crazy. There. She said she can be man enough for all the kids.
B-Rad said that to my cousin. I actually do have a cousin.
She literally said Father's Day to me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
This person, I think that knowing what it looked like for me as a child and that experience of going through all of the turmoil and all of the trepidation around my gender identity, I would not put my children in that situation. And also, I don't think that surgeries should be allowed for minors. Like when we look at the data and we look at the statistics and we look at the research, the vast majority of these surgeries are happening to adults. They're not minors. Mm-hmm. So let's start there, right? And then further than that, if we look at puberty blockers are reversible. So when it comes to children, when we talk about puberty blockers, that gives them a shot.
Yeah.
And it gives them autonomy.
If puberty blockers.
Tom, I'm upset for a moment. I am legit born man. Why the fuck is her voice deeper than mine? I am so pissed right now.
Deeper than mine too. Hey, I don't know.
You were saying puberty blockers.
Yeah, so puberty blockers were such a real thing, right? Then why do they use them to castrate grown-ass pedophiles? If it's reversible. Why do they use it to castrate grown men? They keep saying this as a talking point when they don't have any proof. If it's used to literally chemically castrate a grown-ass man, why in the fuck would you say it's reversible? You will always be subjugated to big pharma once you do these transitioning.
And my thing is, you would say it's reversible. Let's say that's true. Mm-hmm. But to act like that's not going to have any long damaging effects on that person is just not being, you're not being honest. Like when you mess with puberty, you're literally going from a kid into adulthood. When you mess up that process, do anything to disturb that process, it's gonna have life. It's gonna affect you for a lifetime. It just is.
It only makes sense, but they don't. They want you to be stupid, right? And they keep. This is why I say niggas, and I'm gonna say niggas, and just because that's my word. How these motherfuckers literally can say anything to these people, and they believe everything that they hear instead of fucking doing the research themselves. They're gonna say they did the research, but sometimes common sense should take over just a wee bit. Now it doesn't have to do a whole lot, just a wee bit. If I literally I don't know, man. I'm just done. I'm just done with the stupidity. And thanks to Kingdom Minded for the Cash App said $10 Cash App said where there's more than three, there I will not be. Okay, Kingdom Minded. But thanks for the Cash App. Anyway. Oh, she sent another one. $5 said talk about going hard in the paint. For real, jeez, I don't understand it, man. This is mind-boggling to me. How the lies that are spewed. I wish I can read what it said.
Over their bodies. It gives them
Because they got this stupid thing. Prove boxer medicine prevent puberty from happening. They work by blocking the hormones of testosterone that leads to puberty related changes in your body. Planned Parenthood, right? That's what
working at dyslexia. Look at you. Look at you.
I gotta look past the fucking black part. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do. And fuck you, okay?
them a space that they can explore their expression. They can explore who they are without surgeries, without all of these other things that could have permanent effects. My kids were maybe 8 and 10 when I started my transition. And so I talked to them in kid terms. I told my son, I said, look, your mom, dad wants to be a dad because that's how I feel. And my kids being so young.
Wait. Your mom, dad wants to be a dad? That was your word?
Wow! How mind-boggling is that?
What is going on?
Damn.
Yo! I told you the father wasn't there.
It had to be your mom, dad.
Your mom, dad wants to be a dad.
Jesus Christ.
Can't make
Jesus Christ. What up, Jigaboo?
They understood it. They were like, okay, we're with it.
Yeah, they were.
And so as they got older, I would bring them into.
What else is an 8 or 9-year-old going to say?
Listen, your guess is as good as mine.
I still get cookies, right? I still get cookies? Okay.
Exactly. Oh, they were cool with it. Okay, let's say they weren't. What are they going to do about it?
I know your mom told me. Thanks for ruining the stream, sir. Just like a nigger.
I'm 8. And dad says, "Hey, I'm going to become your dad now." What is that? What is the response supposed to be to that?
Why?
They don't have enough sense to ask why. Like, what happened to dad?
Oh, exactly.
Well, obviously, to ask what happened to dad. What you're becoming dad too? What happened to dad? What happened to the original?
What happened to the original?
I don't want the remix. What happened to the original?
Yo, that's crazy. Your mom, dad wants to be a full-blown dad now.
That's not even a remix. That's a mashup. It's mom, dad.
That is insane. What up, Sway? Yeah, this shit's insane. Ain't no way in hell you think that an 8-year-old or a child that can't even cook his own food is gonna be like, no, fuck that, mom. You can't be my dad. No, what are they gonna say? They're gonna be like, all right, cool. What are they supposed to say?
Wow.
No. Are you gonna listen to them? Get the fuck out of here.
Who's coming to your parent-teacher conference? It used to be my mom. Now it's my dad. Oh, we get to see your dad? Yeah.
What's that mean?
Is your mom gonna show up? Both.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my mom, dad's gonna show up. Lord.
in my world and get them to understand the things that maybe I was going through. But now that they're adults, they understand differences in people, not just trans people, but people in general.
So there is such thing as gender fluid. How
Yes.
do you know that this kid is not going to change their gender expression later on? We really actually don't have studies on children that are taken over long term, like over 10 years, 20 years. You've only been on testosterone 14 years. One of the oldest trans men, Buck Angel, he almost died from testosterone.
She said only
We're
for
saying
10
right now it's safe
years.
to.
Yeah.
She minimized it. You've only been on it for 10 years.
And
That's
what
not
did this
crazy.
motherfucker start off as? I'm
I
so
don't know.
confused.
Bro, listen. Listen. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm so confused. Everyone else, they put a picture of what they used to be beside them. This one says he, she, they. What?
I am doing mental gymnastics to try to figure this shit out.
You know what?
Alive, you may still die from it. You don't know. You're
die
still
happy.
Exactly.
You'll die for
adult, you can
ideology,
make
and
that
a lot of
decision.
people have died for an ideology.
It's not an
But
ideology.
we have
It
more
is.
people
Who
that
I
are
am.
dying because
an
they're not
idea that you were
allowed
born
to
in the wrong
express
body.
themselves. Look at the suicide rate of trans masculine folks is at 55%. And one of the factors that could save their lives is support, right? And so if we have folks that are committing suicide because they're not allowed to transition, how do we fix that? If you're telling me the transition for children or minors is something that's
yes, sir.
That's misleading because the suicide rate, even after the transition, is still the same.
If not more. It goes up a little bit.
I was still stuck on the whole trans masculine folks because how do you diagnose that? The one that became a woman or the one that
Yeah.
became
No.
like,
That's the woman becoming a man. Trans masculine. I mean, they're showing as a male.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm too
Yeah,
sorry.
but
I'm learning, bro.
That whole point of, well, if they don't transition, they'll harm themselves. They harm themselves even after they transition, and the vast majority regret it.
That's okay. So that's that. What she said? Arcadia said a male. He is gay without a penis now. Oh wow.
Damn.
Yo, that's crazy. What's up, Roxy? Oh man, let's keep it going. This shit is insane.
shouldn't be done.
The first here, I am very sensitive to this subject, as I've been the person who has had to talk people off the ledge when it comes to suicidality. The discussion around how we talk about suicide is a very dangerous one in this community. You know, my parents were told, do you want a dead daughter or a living son? That's not an appropriate way to talk about that.
And I understand that, but
And
it is our trans masculine youth
I understand
that are
that.
at the highest risk
I understand
of
that,
suicide.
and they deserve
Your white
help.
privilege is
But we
showing.
also need to have a responsible conversation that is not using suicide as a means to push them down a pipeline before they have that comprehensive care.
So I have a question.
So, Aris, I know you've been.
JQ, that is not a man. That is a woman that took testosterone for years when she was, what did she say, 13 or 14, some shit
13.
like that.
No, they're right.
And
14.
her voice is, her vocal box is all fucked up. And she said her body is deteriorating.
Yep.
I don't know.
Breaking
Something
down.
she said. Yeah, breaking down right in front of her eyes because she was on testosterone, meaning she's at a higher risk for cancer. Just saying. You know, her voice box is fucked up because she wanted to be one of these, and now she's gonna be consistently with the face of a female. Go, hey yo, bitch, can I get iced tea in the water? Yo, that's shit
Now I'm going to think about that joke.
How they say it? How they say it again, Ty?
I'm going to be thinking about that for the rest of the night. God damn.
Hey yo, bitch, can I get iced tea in the water? With a face like that, because she's not a bad looking female, right?
Oh god,
she's not a 10. She's not even a 6.
Wait, did you say he's not a bad looking female? Is that what you just said?
No, I said she's not a bad looking female. Because she detransitioned from a man back to a girl.
Hello, bitch. Can I get iced tea and water?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this. Y'all so ignorant.
Is it wrong?
I don't even know how elasticity.
Shut the
Yeah, I know, because I have a big problem.
See, would you,
I know,
would you
I'm
rather
the interrupter.
deal with this or deal with the pro-blackly blacks? No, what would you rather do?
Man, I just rather go on the island by my goddamn self. Leave everybody alone. Go on the island by myself. Life is over.
Yeah, this shit's insane. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is insane to me.
Oh, this whole
What I'm gonna say is we
when the
insult
rapture
children.
coming?
So that's a man.
Oh, that's obvious.
When
That's
the
a
rapture
man.
coming? Yeah, they say the
Who?
rapture's supposed to be here any day now. The rapture. They
I
need
don't
to
know
sleep
what a
this whole
rapture. So
crap.
I was talking. You know what? To be honest with you, I was talking to my mom about the rapture, and she said that's fake. I said, "Oh, okay." For the longest time, I remember you talking about it when I was a kid. This is not fake.
Man, they need to take this damn thing. Just take it up. Take
Oh my
everybody.
god!
The,
Listen, I
the
don't know
rest
nothing
is
about.
the rest is you need to come and just take it over.
Just take it out, man. I can't deal with this nonsense no more.
You can take it, man. You can take it.
Pause.
But let's let Arshi, Arizi, what's that? Who got that word for that?
No.
Arisce.
Arisse?
Arisi. Okay.
Mm.
Or Aris? I don't fucking know.
Are used so much by taking away their autonomy and their own agency over their own decisions and insulting that they know who they are. Like an adult knows who they are more than they do. No one knows who I am more than I do.
Right.
And it's always been that way. I've always known who I was. I've never felt like I was in the wrong body. I just had to adjust my body. And so I think taking away kids' agency
That makes no fucking sense.
Okay, yeah, because here's my first thing: that you can't talk about no one knows me more than me when you were the first person that literally couldn't figure out who you were.
That made no fucking sense at all, and I agree with you. How the fuck you gonna say one thing and then I had to alter my body? That means you was in the wrong body, bitch. That's literally what that means.
What?
Oh my god! I just needed to alter my body.
We're living in 1984, bro. That book has just come to life. Just none of this makes sense.
She had to adjust her body, so you know.
It's like 1984 and Alice in Wonderland. Up is down, down is up, inside is out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just here. Just don't take away my Jack Daniels. If you do that, I might kill myself.
You know Dylan Mulvaney is spokesperson for Jack Daniels too.
What?
Anyway.
Wait, what?
Who is that?
Yep. Okay.
No.
Are you talking about the Bud Light thing?
Yeah.
I poured all my Jack Daniels.
Not Jack Daniels.
I poured all my Jack Daniels out.
Yeah, he did become a.
Yeah, I poured it out. Right in
I
the whiskey.
I heard about the Bud Light thing, but I don't care about that.
I don't know if he's but they're into the woke shit. They doubled down on their trans love.
That's the one. Like Jack Daniels started doing it. I'm just gonna have to ignore it because I can't get it up. That's my one. Numbing.
Okay. So there's no other. No one. I don't care.
He ain't true to himself. He don't know his elasticity.
I'll just take the label off after I buy it because
That will stop it. I need you to stop. I need you to rate your girlfriend right here, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
bruh.
Lord help him.
Yeah,
we ain't doing that tonight. This is not the night to do that.
Double, you're not gonna rate him?
Where's the Jergens?
Oh, RuPaul is a sponsor of Jack Daniels.
We ain't doing that tonight. We can not rate this tonight. This won't be the night.
You're not gonna rate this?
I don't have my contact in, so I can't see.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to check. I just want to make sure you were Jack, because you said you like Jack Daniels and they like RuPaul. You a drag supporter. I get you. I understand.
I can't even.
No. This is a way to numb myself from all the madness going on in the world.
There's all kind of other alcohols you can use. You don't have to do Jack Daniels, sir.
But Jack Daniels does it the best.
I don't know about the best. I just said I got this nice Evan Williamson in front of me. I got freaking Foresters. I got freaking other shit over here. Oh no, I already drank it to the bottle out.
You know, he's one of those. You can tell he's a blackity black because he's all into the branding type thing. That's what most black people do. They're into
No. You will never catch me drinking Hennessy ever in my life.
No. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying he's into branding, meaning he's stuck on the brand name instead.
Oh no. I'm definitely for stuff that's not branding. So in fact, I didn't even buy this bottle. My chick got me this bottle. because they
No,
didn't
the
have
reason-
what I normally get.
The reason why I drink Daniels because I can drink it and it the hangover is not as potent as other.
Oh my god!
I don't do the Jack because it's too sweet for me, too sugary.
Ooh, he call you a bitch right there. I hear you. Tell him, wrestler.
Okay.
Tell him, wrestler, you bitch made ass motherfucker. Look at you, Dub Will. You a bitch, nigga. Drinking that sweet shit, nigga.
Hey, listen, the buzz is great, so it is what it is. It is what it is.
Step on that nigga neck, wrestler. Tell him. I don't drink that piss water. That old puss water.
Where's the drink? He drink that moonshine?
No. He said
if
he
I
drank.
could.
Listen, he said he ain't drinking that bitch water, that sweet shit that you be drinking. What he said? I heard him.
More for me. Hey, more for me.
Okay.
Don't buy it. Leave it on the shelf.
Hey, BC Nerd said he a Jack man too. Look at it. You go sweet ass nigga. Oh, sweet as you want to be.
Oh God. Ass nigga.
Let me find out y'all over there sweet and shit, putting ice on. I mean, putting sugar on the rim of y'all Jack Daniels and shit to be extra sweet.
What? Who does that?
I don't know, but I'm just saying that's what you sweet niggas do. Y'all need that sweet water. I get it. It's okay. Admit
Sir,
it.
don't you put juice inside your tequila or tequila inside
Whoa,
your
wait
juice?
a minute. No, I drink mine straight, no chaser.
Sir, you're a liar, sir. You're a liar. You're a liar.
You're a
Respect
liar.
me, sir.
We
You're
got
a liar.
hey, when goddamn Patron started going with these fruit balls, I might have stopped drinking Patron. But until then, y'all niggas and Jack Daniels be on there sweet as y'all want to be. Ain't that what y'all mean?
Don't wait. Patron got that. They got like
None of
flavor
that.
stuff too.
Hey, wait. See, we're not
No, they got
talking
that,
about what we listen. We
No, they got
ain't
that cafe
promoted.
Patron.
We're not listen. We're not promoting the degeneracy that y'all Jack Daniels and Bud Light is promoting. Okay, and when they start, I'm gonna have to switch brands because I'm a man of my word. I stopped smoking when it became $5, so I quit smoking cigarettes. When my brand of alcohol start going to that sweet home Alabama, I gotta go.
You start smoking what? That what?
Stop smoking cigarettes.
That's what you said. You said cigarette.
Cigarettes, nigga. Cigarettes.
So we just mispronouncing everything tonight. Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
I said something off earlier. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's Negro night.
Yeah, Negro night. It's all right.
The right to their own body is it's anti-human.
I have a question. Do you believe minors should be able to get tattoos or plastic surgery or consent to the list of other? I understand they are different things, but to what level do we? To what level do we give children bodily autonomy over everything they do? Because here's the thing: children need barriers in childhood development. You need barriers, and they need a safe way to push against those barriers. And I worry with the current medical system that instead of giving them a safe way to express themselves and push against barriers, we have taken some of those barriers away. And that is why you see more detransitioners, because those barriers have been lifted.
Yeah, they're not just doling out surgeries for children. That's not happening.
I had a
anywhere.
letter from a therapist in a single visit at the gender clinic office
And
before
that
I
was
had
abuse
the
from
first.
that therapist who did not psychoanalyze the rest of your issue.
Uh-oh. These trans are fighting.
They're fighting.
Cat fight.
Well, it's a fight against.
It has to be a cat fight. It can't be a
It's a
cock
man
fight.
on woman right there.
Well, I mean, the one that's a
See how you
is a
confused you
woman
are?
that-
See how confused you are?
The one that's a woman has a deep voice, and the one that's a man has a high voice. I think that makes sense.
Right, and that shouldn't
because
have
your issues weren't being trans. There were a lot of other issues that you're
I have a
addressing right
diagnosis
now.
of gender dysphoria as
And
well.
you shouldn't. You were misdiagnosed.
No, I have one.
Yeah, you had to get a second opinion, honey.
And how was
Can
how was I supposed to do that when my parents were told
That's
that I
not
would
your
kill
fault.
myself?
But your parents,
Their biggest crime in all this was trusting in a medical system that they thought would help me, and the professionals apparently not doing the right thing
I
here.
understand, but your
Yeah,
parents were
absolutely
responsible for the decisions that were made on your behalf.
I think that what this really highlights is the importance of you sharing your story, because
Wow.
what it shows is that you can't jump into these transitions, and you
Yeah.
shouldn't listen to these doctors that push you to transition
Right.
just
Nobody
because you're
should.
feeling a certain way.
Social
Wait. She just contradicted herself.
Yes, she did.
She just negated her entire point. I'm saying she. Yeah, fine, she. She negated her entire point. Her entire point was that children know who they are and they should be allowed to transition. She just came back and negated it.
Yes.
And no one said anything.
Yo, Mayo just sent me a text. He wanted me to send it to you. It's Patron's new shirt, and I'll send it in the back chat, in a private chat. So whatever the hell you want to call it.
Man, shut your ass.
It's in the WhatsApp. So look at it real quick, and you can
I'm
post
not.
it if you want.
Media
I'm not
brainwashes
posting it.
teens to believe
I
that
know
they're
it's some
trans.
stupid shit.
Well, you don't know until you look at it. It's nothing bad.
Hey,
I have like,
Beasley
I have to agree on that one. Like, there's this thing about.
What was the question again?
I stepped on it. Beasley Nerds asking for the link.
Tom, do me a favor. Post the link for Beasley.
Okay, hold on. Ain't it goddamn pen? Oh, it probably ain't pen. All right. There we go. There it is. Oh, she didn't pin it tonight. Oh, I'll pin it. Here we go. If y'all want to join the conversation, be my guest. Come on up here.
Oh, look who joined the chat.
Who was that?
See Black through the Fire sitting up there now.
Oh.
No, that's us.
No, that's just us.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. There you go. What up, Beastly Nerd? How are you doing, sir?
Nothing much, but ain't a damn thing sweet over here. This fucking Jack
I don't know.
Beasley, do you hear the Jack Daniels disrespect going on
I'm
in the panel
hating
now?
this motherfucker right here. When I put
Crazy.
that Tennessee fire on that ass, it's over. Just fire
Listen,
water.
there's a lot of stuff that come out of Tennessee. I'm just saying it's a little
gay.
too
LA, you
sugary
gay.
for me.
How you gonna say I'm gay, nigga? You the one drink that mess.
I don't know what the fuck that look like. I don't know what that is.
So
I don't know what you're talking about.
on? What's
I
going
ain't see that.
on? Are these all trans people?
Well, yes, we got some detransitioners and some
Decommissioned.
Yeah. That's a better word, with decommissioners, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's funny. Decommission.
Boy, this whole goddamn Jubilee shit is about making motherfuckers fight and argue with each other.
Well, it's supposed
That's what it's been about.
It's a debating show.
Mm.
Hey, just because someone put a shirt up there doesn't mean it came from the spokesperson from Patrol.
It's crazy how you so defensive right now. All I did was show something. Show it to the world.
Shirt. Hey, I can make that shirt myself right now if I wanted to. That doesn't mean it's from goddamn
Hold
Trump.
on. Inquiring minds want to know, what did he send?
I don't know. I ain't see it.
Nigga, you watching it now. What are you talking about? There's a rainbow shirt. The killer make a rainbow shirt. Talking about be yourself.
Mm-mm.
Oh, god damn it.
Did it come from Patron?
Look it up. Mayo sent it.
We're gonna keep going. I'll
Social
look later.
media brainwashes teens to believe that they're trans.
Social media brainwashes teens to believe that they're trans. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I'm not really in that sector of them, but I would say social media at the point where they brainwash them to think that it's okay to accept. As far as being in those spaces, I do know there's a lot of assholes out there that would never do it themselves, but they push people to get changes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be wary of those motherfuckers. So
I don't think it's social media in its entirety. I think it's just people accepting shit. I don't think it's social media. I think there are a whole bunch of other things that are playing a part in making these kids believe that or accept that they are trans.
can I just let me just say this? because there's at least 3 people that I've spoken to who are trans, and just throughout my career, and all of them seem to have been people who didn't really have like a lot of friends, relationship structures. I'm not saying anything bad about them or whatever. There were some, some pretty decent people, but they didn't really have a circle around them. So when I hear about the people who push, like when I think about these young kids who want to push and start getting surgeries and shit like that, it's because they got social media that's pushing for them. Keep in mind, by people who would never do it themselves. Oh yeah, go get that, go start that GoFundMe or whatever. Especially Twitter. Twitter's disgusting for it. Twitter is nasty when it comes to that. And they just want to see the dumpster fire. They just want to see the show.
Well, I know a couple trans people. Yeah, hey. Matter of fact, they're conservative trans. If you really want to get,
we know you love your conservatives.
No. I'm just saying we have some of the same
viewpoints.
I'm not gonna say I agree with anyone. I don't agree with Democrats just as much as I don't agree with Republicans. I hate Republicans. They the first pushers.
Yeah, I'm the same one.
So I don't know. I mean, do I think social media is doing it? In a way, I don't think social media plays a bigger part. I think it's more of the teachers in my book push it more than any other, and then social media does. I think social media heightens it, but I don't think it brainwashes them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think social media makes it feel like it's more people than what it actually is.
Yeah,
it's like a megaphone. It
Exactly,
amplifies it.
Like if we talk about the whole LGBTQ whatever, the whole alphabet mafia in totality, we're talking about what, like 5% of the population?
Less.
Something like that. Something less. That's not like they like I say they have a big platform. They're very well funded. They have a huge megaphone. This is not a lot of people.
It's not, never been.
For this to be for this topic to dominate the discourse as it does.
The reason why
you literally have to go walking and looking for someone who's of that community to go find them. You have to literally go walking in like their major neighborhoods to find them.
No, you're talking trans. You're talking about you're talking about the trans,
right? Well,
you can find a lot of motherfucking people that are gay or lesbian
but not trans though. You have to go looking, or you just have to happen to just stumble upon them. Like every like not for nothing, but most people who I run across that are trans, I find them while working on the job, not just being out in the street and just hanging out.
Okay. Oh, look at this! Look who the jigaboo joined the chat. White man was beating his ass today. Did they give you your lashing, sir?
You didn't see him all day.
Black folk, quit acting like they're a race more racist than us too. Are you okay? Huh? Okay. All right, angry over. All right, well, let's continue.
Who the fuck making all that noise?
I agree on that
That
one.
Will?
Like, there's this thing about it, right? Like, yeah, there's this play that they have.
Everything
I don't
Jubilee
think
do is
that
zesty.
it necessarily brainwashes children, but I think there are a lot of people who get into being queer or trans because it's trendy. And I know that's a really controversial statement to make as a trans person, but I have seen it, I've experienced it, and I also find that social media,
real quick before he dives into that,
absolutely.
There's something else that needs to get really sorted out. People need to stop using the word queer. Queer doesn't mean that you're actually gay or lesbian. It means that you're a little off, but you could be straight and be quote unquote queer.
Well,
like I've met some pretty queer chicks. Like they're weird, they're into some things, but that doesn't mean that they were into the same sex.
Well, from what I heard, originally it was supposed to be a type of insult.
It was.
When did it stop being a slur?
Dub Will, your mic is messing up, bro.
This motherfucker always messing up. Tell your wife to buy you a mic, you hoe.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm
punk ass. Punk ass. Never got no good equipment. You need to get one of these good mics like me and Wrestler.
Oh, now it's
Yeah.
me.
You bought that
Now it's me and Wrestler. You hear that? I appreciate you.
Nigga, we
Well,
can't
you
hear
are.
you.
You need to reallocate your mic because you need to like refresh your page.
And know what your ethnicity is, motherfucker.
Yeah, but like them, I think it's other factors that at play. Like for one, entertainment. Like you look at all these damn shows and movies and shit, and every time you turn around, they got somebody that's representative of them. Like there's a to make it seem like to inflate the numbers. Like it's more of I said, look, everybody ain't that, and you don't have to have that in a fucking show or a movie to try to show representation. It's like, come on, fam.
No, I hear you, but like to me, the understanding was because queer has been older than a lot of the stuff that started coming out later. So
Yeah.
for you to be queer, it just meant that you were a little bit out of the norm. It didn't mean that you weren't straight. Doesn't mean that you weren't gay. It just meant, and it mainly just fell on women first before it started jumping to men. When you really started hearing queer when it turned to men, really started happening with like queer eye for the straight guy. That show, that fucking show. But before then, when you heard queer, it mainly responded to women who were they might like. It was before people started coming out and talking about being bi, queer. I might be a little interested. I don't know. I never kissed a girl, but I'm mainly into guys. Shit like that. They were like, again, they used to call
You Wrestler, you know a lot of the lingo, don't you, player? I ain't trying to say nothing, but you knew the whole breakdown.
I'm saying they used to call Tom girls queer.
Well, they used to call Uncle Tom queer. They used to call Uncle Tom queer when he was younger.
No, they actually used to call me Big Booty Al. That's what they used to call me for real, for real.
That's not helping your cause, sir.
I'm just letting you. I'm being open and honest. You know, all the females used to call me Big Booty Al, and it's all right.
That's why he was fighting black holes back in high school.
Nigga had them childbearing hips.
the white women was comforting his ass. It's okay, Big Booty Al.
All right.
He
used to rub on and everything. That's why I knew I was accepted. Like, oh, look at that big ass booty of this nigga, man. I'm like, all right, I go with you, girl.
And the black woman was like, oh, fuck that nigga over there. Look at that big. That's why you got a big old butt, bigger than my mama and all this other shit. Like, wow.
That's literally was probably most of the conversations when I was a kid.
I knew it.
Dead ass serious. Dead ass serious. No joke. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's just weird when I hear how they quote unquote just abduct, just pretty much just took it for their own when they don't understand the meaning for it, because it's literally like it's like an umbrella term. It's just really out there, but it doesn't mean that because you're queer, the bitch automatically just wants women. It's not that.
But wrestler, like I said the other day, all the other things inside of that old LGBT are actually dealing with sex and who you want to have sex with.
Absolutely.
The tease has nothing to do with any type of sex. That's why I said it's the most infuriating to me personally, because you're latching on to a movement that has nothing to do with you or your group.
The movement, I guess the movement just annoys me when they take particular things, because to me, I always say this all the time. Words mean things. Stop it.
They do. I agree.
I digress. My mic.
All right.
TikTok gives a lot of these kids so much misinformation.
What is that?
And lead to people thinking they're trans when there are much deeper issues. And everyone just wants to belong and find an identity, especially when they're young. You know?
I think brainwash is such a strong
that's
word
a very
to use
aggressive
there
word. I
when
would
it's
not. That's why I hesitated to step forward.
And that's why I would step in and actually say it's more so of like a social contagion.
Just, yeah.
What got me to transition in the first place was social media. It had a grasp on me that there could be something else out in the world for me during that discovery. And I played it to the fullest 100%. I even passed as a female for a good,
You think
what
you
was
did?
it, 5-6 years out of the 7 that I was transitioned. And later down the road, I went and paid out of pocket and talked to just a regular therapist, and she made me start questioning my own existence in a way, what I can do as a human being. Not just as, a male or a female, but what can I contribute to the society? And it made me open up to maybe I was
I was born as a male, and it feels empowering to me.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
What is
So
this
wait-
maybe, motherfucker?
Wait a
no,
minute,
no,
wait a
no.
minute. So
He
is
said
this
some,
mother?
no. He said something that was really important in the front of it. He said, because this is, it just made me look it up right now. He
Wanna
said
hear an
social
interesting fact?
contagion. I've never heard of that before.
Really?
Has anyone here ever heard of social contagion before?
Hell no. I heard of contagion, not social contagion.
No, I've heard social contagion before. They've said, well, I'm always looking at this. I
So
kind of, I
I
kind
just
of
looked it
don't
up right now.
despise kind of transitioning. So
No. I just looked it up right now. So it says social contagion is a ubiquitous process in which which information such as attitude, emotions, or behaviors are rapidly spread throughout the group from one member to the other
To the
without rational thought or reasoning.
yes,
That's crazy.
nigga,
Well,
you
that's
type
actually-
faster than a motherfucker. Dude.
I'm a low key researcher, so don't.
I got confused by his backstory. So he was a dude that thought he was a girl. I thought he was a fucking girl trying to be a fucking dude. I don't know what the fuck.
But keep in mind what he said. Why did he think that he was a girl?
Because of social media.
Exactly. And that's what he said. Oh, social contagion. I said, wait, what the hell is that? And it makes sense.
Yeah.
But what we were saying earlier in the other stream, indoctrination.
Yep.
You listen to too many other shit.
Mm-hmm.
To that point, they are the fastest growing religion in America.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that one.
They are consider themselves gods.
Well, I don't know about all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I believe the religion of
the church of the woke.
Yeah.
They Fox did a whole special on Tucker Carlson. That they believe themselves to be gods. They don't believe in the circular God, like, right? They believe they're the gods, and which they're becoming radical.
Okay, I can say radical, but here's the thing: I can't really say that they can claim that they're going to be other gods when they need a strong reason to actually say that they can replace the current one.
Well, they
not
are.
only that, they also have to be surgically transformed to be something else. So that shows you're not a god. So you can't believe that you're a god.
What they're saying is that they have the power. Well, he says, remember, he said empowered. So they have the power to change their very existence.
So God-like
empowerment is different from transcendence,
right? But empower is the lead. You know what I mean? Lead calls to exaltation.
You got a point there. Got a point.
That's what I'm saying. They seem like they think that they're God-like.
Right.
Well, so does black people. They say they're kings and queens.
Women
and
as well.
Well, yeah.
Damn,
Tom nailed it. Took it right out of my goddamn head the moment I got it.
That's because
they do think they're gods. Sorry. They do think they're gods. If you listen to a lot of rhetoric, they'll say it. Like you just got to listen to a lot of their rhetoric. And
I agree with
you. They will say it.
Yeah.
I mean, deep down there, truly, they don't really believe that they're gods because they literally have to get surgically altered to be.
Well, and the fact that you have to say the shit, if you truly believe in something, you don't really have to fucking state the shit over and over again.
You have to state it again. Even if you looked at Jesus, he had to say that he was the Son of Man.
Once again, at the same time they're growing, they're finding their way right now.
No, when I'm talking about, I'm sorry, Rufus. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, it's like you're trying to make a name for yourself. You know what I mean? They're still fairly new in this type of growth, so they're saying it because they want to be recognized as equal power to everybody else.
Yeah, but is it equal or is it superior?
Yeah,
no, what I mean.
Well, you got to understand it. It's only happening here in the West.
No, it's actually Asia too.
No, you're
Lady boys in Asia.
You know, Asia, it does not just mean one section, right? Because there's Chinese, there's Japanese, there's
Indian,
Tibetan, there's Indian, there's all different type of Asians, right?
India, Indonesia.
It's illegal to be feminine in China right now. And you're a male.
Wow.
Uncle Tom.
Yes, sir.
You know, in Afghanistan, right? They say the women are just for like concubines, but they have sex with the men more.
So I'm gonna give you the real statement. The women are for reproduction. The men are for fun. The boys are for fun. So, and I agree with you on that, but that has nothing to do It has nothing to do with being a god. They just because listen, if they get caught out, right? Guess what happens to them?
They're forced though, man.
What?
They're forced right now.
Or if
LGBT.
anyone, if anyone that
forced
was
to
out in the
identify?
open with their shit, them motherfuckers is dead.
See what happened to
That's a no.
Baby.
You literally got to understand that that's a death wish over there in those countries. If you
They got
are
lady
out
boys
like
in,
that, it's a death wish over there, bro.
Oh, you mean like in the Arab lands? Oh
Yeah.
Arab nation, you're done.
You can't
What are you talking
openly
about?
display it.
The only
They'll
time
still
they
do
display
old
that
school
shit is when
tunings.
they are on U.S. military bases or UN military bases.
Facts.
They won't do that shit outside them bases. Are you
They
serious?
will
But
stone you, hang you, cut your genitals off. They will still do all that shit.
They will mutilate you.
You see who
Can
trying
I
to
just jump in real quick and say hello to everyone? Hello to the chat because I know LA over there simmering. You know, he want everybody to come in and say hi.
What's up, Black?
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing?
What's going on?
Being black.
What's going on?
Where Oma at? Oma taught you some manners today.
So no, I listen. We don't have no disagreement. I'm just saying, outside of the military bases, they don't do that shit, right? Well, they can't do it out in the open. These motherfuckers are out in the open saying that there's something else.
Yeah.
That's
They
what
do
I'm
it,
saying.
they're like that in the Philippines, the Thailand.
Oh, I know that, and I get that, but you gotta, you can't.
But
When
still
you
not
break
China.
it, you gotta
China's
break
just
it
now
down.
getting used to it.
Yeah.
China's just now getting used to it.
No, China's like, fuck that. You are
China
insane.
for a long time was like, we're not having that.
We don't want to see no. What is that? What is that shit in Korea, South Korea? K-pop. They don't do that
Yeah.
K-pop shit.
Oh no, they don't.
They said it's illegal to be feminine men in China.
Yep.
So just saying, you got to point these shits out where you see it. But I'm not mad at it. Motherfuckers gonna do what they want. We ain't gonna talk about Ghana, who just made a leader. Was that? Where was that? It's not. Was it Ghana?
Yeah, it
Africa's
was
still
that.
moving hard over there.
Yeah, Ghana wasn't playing that shit.
They ain't playing over there.
And it's just not. It's mostly countries that don't. Like I said, it's mostly Western countries that fucking allow that shit, bro. It's not all over the world. It's not all over the world. And all over the world, you can be killed for that shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's only here in the West. But I mean, it is what it is. You have the right to be a dick gobbler if you want to be a dick gobbler. If you want to be like LA and hold niggas' dicks, be like LA.
Oh, damn.
At least I ain't got childbearing hips.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
LA, I thought you was asleep up there, man.
No, Uncle Tom keep talking about his ex-girlfriends and back in high school.
I ain't talking about my.
Yeah, I mean, I was heavy on social media. Like in my
Where'd this
transition
motherfucker
Tumblr,
come
that was
from?
the place to be for sure. And
Been there the whole
everyone was
time.
talking about their
Was it?
transition from my experience, and everyone was talking about a lot of mental health issues, depression,
I
and
don't
all of
know,
that. And it
man.
was
This
kind of
motherfucker's
being
confusing,
trendy in that sense. Like when
just say the
TikTok
fucking
came
words.
out, like that was like a whole nother world. And the biggest thing that I found with that is like they weren't saying a lot of the negative things that were happening in their transition. There was always like a positive.
Listen to these hoes' voices, man.
Every
Is
last
that
one
a
of them
he to
sound like
she
that.
or she to he or what the fuck is happening,
So,
man?
It's a she. She was born a she. She trans into being a boy. She got put on testosterone. Then she was a boy, and now that shit done fucked up her vocal cords. That she like, hey, yo, bitch, get ice tea, no
Sir.
water.
I am a
Sir,
boy,
can I
baby.
just correct you real quick, sir? It's a they them.
No, this is a detransitioner.
She's a detransitioner, sir.
So she don't believe in that shit no more.
She's decommissioned.
She is an out of order Decepticon.
See, hey, Uncle Tom.
Yes, sir.
Just for this, right? Just to clarify why they think the way they think. It says, what does LGBTQIA2S plus mean? Damn.
Jesus Christ.
The acronym for lesbian, gay, whatever, right? But it says the countless affirmative way in which people choose to self-identify. So it's basically they're taking control of their life.
I agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that statement. I know what the fuck.
I just brought that up just to see that how one can be, right? Think more than what they are.
Okay.
That's all.
But hold on, hold on. To take control of your life, you gotta do all this freaky shit. That's what taking control is.
No, it's not doing freaky shit. It's
No, they're
taking control of
taking
your life. You have to lie to yourself.
they're taking control of their sexuality.
No, you have to lie to yourself.
No, they're not taking care of their sexuality. They're taking control of their gender.
Because we can't say these people are taking control of their sexuality when literally there are people who, I literally said this before, there are people who turn around and they do the sex change and then they get with the same sex that they would have got with they didn't do the shit in the first place.
Yep.
No, they're making pussies now.
No.
That's not what he's saying.
No. They
my
make it pussy. They make it pussies. Then they get the pussies, and then they turn around and get with a pussy. What's the point?
Well, they're not even making a pussy because most women don't have to dilate every day to make sure that womb that they have closes. So that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's not an effective one. So
they're sorry at surgery right now with it, but I've seen it on TV that some of them actually do look pretty real.
Women are the biggest supporters, though.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
And that's the problem.
That is the biggest problem. It's not a men thing. I've been telling my wife this whole time. It's not for men to say. They are strong, independent women. They should be able to say what the fuck they want to say to these transgenders. I mean, Decepticons.
Men are not having this problem, but at the same time, I'm a little PO'd because it's men that I mainly see that keep fucking transitioning. It's not the women.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: is these feminists fought so many years for equality, to vote, to be equal.
The reason why you
they
see
want to give it
men-
right back to the patriarchy again. That shows you they need a man for everything. A man is for.
I'll tell you,
The reason why you see so many men doing it is because they can't compete amongst men. Like you really have to compete. So you go to the weaker person and go compete there. That's why. I mean, those are the men that you see doing it. They're
The two women on this panel that went to being a man and decommissioned back to being a woman are white.
In other words, to Black's point, these were the motherfuckers that in Spartan days would have got thrown off the fucking cliff as an infant.
That's a fact.
Yep,
that's a fact. They'd have been thrown overboard. They would have been thrown overboard. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
Outlook on it, like I'm being who I need to be. Like this is
This
great.
is the ticket to your happiness.
Yeah, and
how
I
it's sold.
like so much on social media. Like I made a documentary on my transition, and I really went into depth of like a lot of my depression that I dealt with on that, and I didn't find anyone talking about that.
Jen, I personally didn't think I was trans till I saw earlier trans YouTubers before I was just gender bending man.
What the fuck were
And
you
for sure, I
doing?
also feel like comparing yourself on social media to other people that are more beautiful and successful will create dysphoria of some kind.
That's a dude.
And some people,
it will affect your self-image for sure.
Because we see all those beautiful trans women that are all dolled up or had every possible plastic surgery they could ever get. You're gonna feel dysphoria. You're gonna be like, I don't look like that.
And that's
so I
in
have to go
general,
through
though.
steps.
You know what I mean? Whether you're
Right.
cis or trans, everyone
So social media has
dealing with
such a
that for sure.
it has such a bad impact on
actors
mental
and stuff. I
health.
wanted to be that muscular dude, and I wanted to do
100%.
that. So
No,
yeah,
it is such a bad, like well documented bad impact on people's like sense of self and mental health. And so
But I also really quickly just want to say, like, I don't want people to think that, like, social media is turning people trans.
Yeah, we agree with that.
All right.
They
Can
should
the
add
disagree
C
step
to
forward?
to their acronym.
What did you say?
They should add C to the acronym for clown. Clown.
It's probably
Bitch,
on there
what kind of
somewhere.
clothes coming on holding on to a goddamn iguana the whole time? A plastic iguana. Looking like a clown. You don't know where the fuck. You don't know where the fuck you fit. You're in between man and female. You have no place in the world. None. You
Well,
fit
they
into
can't say.
clown.
See, these people say they're non-binary and blah 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 blah. Bullshit. You know why you're not? Why I hate that because they still have women and men up there that they try to
You're
look like.
non-binary for your own self-preservation. You are lost. You're lost. If you're gonna say that you can't even choose for your own goddamn self, you're lost. If I can knock you up, you a bitch.
I agree with Resler. I agree with you, Resler. They are lost, but you know they're lost because if you're first of all to spend time as a man trying to be a woman, do you know like like psychologically what that's doing to your noodle, because that's not normal. You're going completely against what you're supposed to normally do, feel, and think. Like your noodle is gonna have a lot of problems.
Biological programming. You're fighting nature.
I'm non-binary.
Yeah.
I got tits. I got a uterus, but I can't say that I'm a woman. I can knock you up, right? Yeah, you a bitch. You look a bitch, right?
And people don't understand. Like, look,
Yeah,
you a
You could take this on your lips, right? All right, cool. What was we
and
talking
people,
about?
and people don't understand
Hold
this.
on, BC. We gotta address this real quick.
Go ahead.
Where the listen, wrestler? What the fuck made you so gangster tonight? This nigga is out of pocket tonight, man.
I sent you. I want you.
Yo, it's funny. I just say wrestler got gangster over this goddamn topic right here. He must hate this topic.
I really hate this topic. I really do.
Well, I understand.
As someone who had to sit there and be very confused, sitting across the table with HR, we both scratching our motherfucking heads trying to figure out how we gonna make this shit work. I get really aggravated with this topic because even when I have a conversation, like I said, even when I have a conversation with these fucking people afterwards, and say, "You turn around, you did all this. You turn around, you did all this transition. You turn around, you tell me that you was taking it up the ass, or whatever the hell you were doing way beforehand. You turn around, you did all this goddamn work, and you wind up with the same sex, or you turn around and say, wrestler, wait till when I'm hot." I'm sorry. Who says wait till when I'm hot? Unless you're a rapper, do not tell me wait till when I'm hot. I'm still not gonna want you.
You know what?
Period.
I don't like the disrespect that's going on here, wrestler. Disrespect is real.
I don't even know what the hell going on right now. Wrestling cussed everybody out with a goddamn panel.
I am goddamn triggered by this.
So you worked in HR and you have to deal with this type of bullshit.
No. I didn't work with HR. I had to work with HR, and I was mad that I got pulled into every one of those goddamn meetings.
Ooh.
Yo, wrestler, you need me to send you a shot, bro?
Listen,
Send us some Jack Daniel.
I'm in between whiskey. I'm literally in between whiskey and coffee and freaking sake. I'm in between.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, that's why you fired up tonight. You fired up for real.
Motherfucker had an energy drink in this bitch. Didn't even realize it.
All right, let's get it going.
Yeah, okay, so my thoughts on social media and everyone suddenly looking or being trans. I think whoever is leaning towards that or looking towards being trans for answers was always someone that felt that way or felt some type of way about.
Shut your gay ass. Doug Brewski with the $5 super chat says more proof that men don't know how to be a woman when they pretend to be one and put on 10 pounds of makeup. They look like Picasso paintings. They're a fucking clown. That's true. Hey, that motherfucker looked like some of them AI fucking things when I did that stupid ass thing with all the goddamn colors in the world and shit. I was like, I deleted all those goddamn pictures. I don't need none of them colors in none of my photos at all.
Hold on, Double Brewski, that's an insult to Picasso paintings, bro.
No, Picasso was gay.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, Picasso was gay.
God damn.
So kind of wasn't an insult.
Oh my god.
But you know,
I sent you. I want you.
That shit crazy.
Saying, don't be alone in the paint room with fucking Picasso. That's what he's saying.
He a dick holder for real.
I sent you. I want you.
We can do this the easy way. Wait.
About their gender or their identity or the way they present themselves, they're just going to go that way. I know plenty of femme twinks who went the muscle queen pipeline. It's not a rare occurrence. And so just experience your life, have fun. Try not to take social media seriously because no one is advertising their failures. It's all fake.
What the fuck is a femme twink?
I don't know what that is.
That's a really flamboyant one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really
Can you
flamboyant
explain
one.
to me? Can you explain to us? Because I know you New Yorkers know a lot more shit than we do.
Oh,
Because
shit.
that's from the South. Can you explain to us what that really means? Because obviously the two New
I
Yorkers know
tell you
what
that.
all this shit's about.
I'm not
I
too
tell you
sure.
that's a really flamboyant one. Those ones that you see doing the most, like really flamboyant.
Trying to outdo women.
Yeah, those are the femme twinks. Like
Yeah.
they're just the real flamboyant ones.
And keep in mind,
That's the only way I could put it.
the other thing that was mentioned was the muscle women. These are the actual women, but they want to be like bodybuilders and shit like that. Some of them looking cute in the face, but then they look like they can bench press your ass. Gotta be careful about them.
Okay, y'all didn't explain how y'all know that though. That's
all
whatever.
over the goddamn bitch.
Okay.
Oh, how do we know?
Yeah, because I know you New York niggas usually gay, but you know,
Wow.
I don't wanna,
No.
I don't wanna-
You could
I don't
no.
wanna throw it on
You
y'all.
confusing New York for Atlanta, my G. Not New York. Maybe Atlanta, but not New York. No.
You know,
That's the
tomato,
Cali.
tomato,
No,
kind of
we
the
kick
same.
all the zesties to Atlanta.
Nigga, that wasn't because of y'all. That was because of California and the Bay Area.
That's not our problem. They do. We just knew that we had Tims waiting for that ass if they wanted to stay here, and they just said,
Yes,
"I'm gonna take my zesty ass to Atlanta."
Oh wow, you did that really good there, Asla.
You're not about to talk about me, sir. When you talk about you had some birthing hips.
Motherfucker got them birthing
I
hips.
did. I see. Listen. There's no shame in my. It's reality.
Motherfucker push that baby out in 2 minutes. I sent you. I want you.
Oh Lord.
Yo, I'm sick of y'all.
Yeah, but I think it is also important to say that like social media is very, very effective. You know, I mean, I personally scroll on TikTok and I'm like, do I have OCD? Do I have autism? Like all these different things. And like it can suck you in. So it's important to be aware of those things.
I have a question for Samantha, since you have the largest platform here. Do you believe over
Do men get sucked into social media like this? No, that's mostly a
Yeah, I
female
think
thing.
that I've inspired people to
unfortunately, yes.
believe that it's okay to be transgender. It's okay to express themselves, and that it's.
What the fuck is that? Isn't she like shit? What the fuck? Isn't she like a commentator on YouTube?
Is she?
I think she is.
They usually have someone that's known.
Right. Like like this bitch. You know what surprise is not on the show? Blair White. She's known.
Yeah.
No. They don't want Blair White there. You notice Blair White is excommunicado, right?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she is excommunicado from the LGBT community
Oh
because
yeah,
she
there she
was
goes.
black.
Samantha Lux. That's her name.
Oh
I know
yeah.
I've seen that face before. She the one that went against Matt Walsh with the anti-science with his Johnny the Walrus book. What? Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Let me pause this.
Yeah. Regular Blair White is they don't like her in that community because
No.
she's not delusional like them.
All right.
I mean, Blair White's still somewhat delusional.
Yeah, well, I caught it when I said it, but I'm just saying. To an extent where she can be reasonable.
So this is actually I think one of the great kind of divides on that. So the first time I ever even heard of Blair White, and
Oh
saw this
shit! No,
person,
Bruce, I didn't even know you came in. My bad.
Oh hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, sorry
What's
to
up, Double?
crash the party. Good to see y'all. So Blair White, the first time I ever even encountered who this person was, I just had YouTube playing while I was doing dishes or something. And, YouTube, the algorithm, if you're watching a particular subject on, say, conservative viewpoints, it'll just kind of throw stuff at you. And all of a sudden it started playing this video by Blair White. And at a glance on the thumbnail, when the screen is like 2 inches, the little video clip is like 2 inches, I'm like, oh, okay. And then it starts playing. And like in the first 4 or 5 seconds, I'm like, that's a guy. That's a dude. Despite Blair's attempts to look feminine and present himself as female, my brain automatically recognized that this is a man. But I did to his credit, I actually did watch the video and it's like, oh, this person is actually pretty reasonable. They're not espousing this, the insane viewpoints of a lot of these individuals. This person actually seems pretty reasonable. And I've seen a couple clips here and there. It's like, wow, this person actually does, despite having fallen for this ideology, actually has some reasonable points and doesn't seem to have gone, completely far leftist.
Mm-hmm.
So, at one point, I don't want to disrespect this person and be rude and, call them just a psychopath. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to refer to Blair as a female. I'm not going to refer to him as her. I don't want to disrespect this person because I agree with them on several points. But at the same time, I don't want to affirm the delusion and call this person a her.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Before I even knew who the hell Blair White, I was like, who the hell is this? And something was just off, and I just said, let me go do my research.
Yeah,
All
what
right, so
about
this
the
is
other
the
one? Go ahead.
This is the motherfucker right here that I was talking about. So I'm not gonna go through it. She was the one who was mad at Matt Walsh for writing a book.
That the children, do not have the mental capacity to sort through.
Maddie, let's just go
Oh
to
yeah,
the
she's
books
trans though.
really quick.
Yeah, it's a dude.
For the monetary gain. Right over.
And that's that bitch right here. That's all I was saying.
Well, yeah, and once
I knew
again, that person with the makeup and the lighting and the cheekbones and all that shit.
Holy shit! I just saw one of her.
Very close to looking like a woman.
No. I'm literally looking at. I'm happy you said that. I'm literally looking at one of her videos right now that literally says facial feminization surgery. That is crazy to me right now. I'm literally looking at this video right now.
Yeah, it's not just drinking Bud Light. I mean, there's some surgery involved.
If you drink Bud Light, you're half gay anyway.
Well, yeah.
Don't drink Bud Light. I drink dragon's milk.
Well, to live a happy and successful life.
That's a weird beer, man. Dragon's milk. Look it up.
Regrets of body modifications. Like, God, I'm gonna have.
I think that they should go to a doctor that is well versed in gender care and have the appropriate psychoanalytic analysis done beforehand. That's not my
And
problem.
I feel like a lot of folks are going to social media looking for possibility models. They're looking to see if they're okay. I know for me, when I was very young, looking to see if there were other people like
this guy
for
again.
a long time. I thought that I
That's
was
a female that transition to male,
right? And so feeling like that, like suicide was a thing for me, right? And
That
so
nigga got
when I
some
did see a possibility
That
model,
must have
when
been
I
an
did
ugly
see
ass
somebody
broad.
that looked like me,
Oh,
that
yeah.
put me in a space where I was like, I'm okay.
Sigh of relief.
Right.
I will say there's also a difference from like showing people that you can have a positive life and then telling them what to do.
Mhm.
So I think you on your channel are kind of like, hey, look what I was able to do and how it's made me feel, versus like, you should do this because I did this.
Right.
So
And
I
I'm
think,
also, I try my best to be very upfront
right,
about the
because we
issues of
can't help if
transition.
someone's going
Look
to
at
change their
that
mind on
motherfucking
something. Like,
clown.
that's inevitable.
Yeah.
We're humans.
And I have to jump on one more thing with that. Like, if I'm watching her channel and it inspires me to transition, I have been watching white
God.
straight men be president for years, and I've not wanted to be president once. So I don't identify with that. We're going to talk about brainwashing. Let's talk about where we see things every single day happening a certain way versus someone just living their life authentically.
People with gender dysphoria
Authentically?
need
You mean
therapy, not
authentically?
surgery.
Say it again, Dabruski.
I'm sorry. It sounded to me like it said authentically instead of authentically. It's just the cadence. It's like you can't even. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little irritated by looking at weird people.
So I guess you
pretending-
and Resler are very triggered by this goddamn conversation, nigga.
Triggered is not the word. In fact, in my house, the only thing that gets triggered is my pistol.
Okay, so
okay.
So are you excited, sir?
Boy, where is this going?
Sorry,
Hey, yo,
guys.
bitch, are you excited, son?
No, it just I'm fed up with this nonsense. The whole idea of people thinking that they can just transition to something else. I'd love to transition to a rich man, but that's just not happening. Not today.
And they won't let you identify either, Double Brewski. That's the sad part.
I know.
What was that? Well, I didn't read that comment. What did it say? Oh, okay.
Listen, yo, B Rad came in hotter than a motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. So this question is people with gender dysphoria need therapy, not surgery.
Agreed.
Anyone's take before you hear this bullshit that's gonna spew out these motherfuckers' mouth?
And I mean psychotherapy, not regular therapy, because they go to a regular therapist sometimes.
Real doctors.
Yeah.
I think they need more than therapy. They need.
And I mean a psychologist that's like worked with like trauma.
They need
patients.
real indoctrination. That's what they need.
Well,
you know, where are their parents at? Where's the influence that's supposed to be started at the house?
They either don't got them, or the parents that they do have support them.
That's right. Supportive parents. That's right. The supportive. Yeah. I forgot about those.
They getting that TikTok clout, so they want to chase that too.
You can do it. Listen.
This motherfucker, B-Rad said, imagine paying for a date and you left her stressed. That shim just whips it out like bam. I'm so glad I'm so glad I'm not dating.
Won't you?
Sucky.
I am severely aggravated now that I researched this shit.
It's enough to make you want to throw up.
I'm severely aggravated because I've got two friends of mine who are gay, and literally when they had a problem going out, the one thing they did, they were like, you know what, you're securing your shit. Yo, can you help me? And I said, you better finish that fucking sentence. Like, what do you mean? Like, so they were like, oh, can you come with me to a gay club, to a gay bar? So I said,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Let's think about this story before you tell it, wrestler.
No.
Let's think about this story before you tell it, sir. You know where you at.
No.
Let me look at you. Think about this story, wrestler. Think about this story, sir. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Think about this story before you tell it.
So I go to the bar with them or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." I said, "I don't know what the fuck you want to do either. Go do what you're gonna do." I literally sat at the bar the entire time. I must have been there for like 4 hours. I sat at the bar the entire time. It was just me and the bartender talking. He's the only person. He's looking at me like, "You don't belong here." I was like, "Yeah, I kind of get that too." But I just sat there the entire time. So I'm supportive of certain people. But literally, I had somebody that looked just like almost as this person walking up to me and talking to me, and I'm like, what the? This is why I wasn't really too keen on what's going on. I'm like, what? Why is she here? This is weird. And I had to have literally the bartender look at me like, no. And I'm like, oh, how do I do this without being nasty?
You know what? I don't believe that story, wrestler. How many chick dudes you go home with, man?
Never.
I tried to
Not
warn
one.
him. I fucking tried to warn him. I knew this probably. I knew this was going to end up happening.
How did you stay at the bar all night and didn't talk to nobody? Wrestler is lying his ass off, bro.
First of all,
First
of all, here's a reason why you would know. Number one,
I seen you. I want you.
So no, for one is that prior to me actually going to this bar, I had already been a bouncer for about 7 months in a bar that was in Hartford, Connecticut. So I was already up to par with some of the bullshit that people do. So that's right there, 101. 2, I already had someone that was looking out for my bag because it was the bartender, and he seemed to be the only person that was goddamn straight. So he was one person I could look out for. And number 2, I picked for my own drinks. I ain't let nobody, even though people walk up to me and say, "Hey, what's up?" I'm not.
Hey, boo.
Yo, exactly. And people and the guy and the bartender's like, "Nah, he's not that one." And they were like, "Oh, really?"
Okay. I'm gonna call this into question. For one, I do hear a slight lispiness in the voice. For one, and number two, I bet you got a Decepticon poster on your wall in your bedroom.
Double Brewski, you ain't shit for that one.
Wait.
Yo,
I'm just being an asshole. I'm just being an asshole.
I tried to warn him.
Oh,
I
because
tried to warn
I'm
him.
like, you're gonna have to explain that part to me. The
Over time, you
Decepticon.
are completely dark, sir. We can't even see you.
I
You
know.
look like
My
you
bad.
look like
What
Black
else is
Super
new?
5 over there. You like
There we
Black
go.
yo, Resla.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that LA did try to warn you.
I tried to warn him. Did I not try to stop this story?
LA did try to warn you.
I already know the fuckery with the team that we're going on, but I'm
Yeah.
I already know
Everybody-
about it.
Hold up, y'all. Be quiet for a second. Blacks. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hey,
Did you win?
I just came up. I'm on my way home. I just came up to say fuck you, fuck Uncle Tom, all y'all, cause I beat the shit out of that damn team.
Were you
Nice,
nervous,
bro.
sir?
Huh?
No, ain't no. It's the worst team in the division.
You said what? Hey, look, I thought that they were gonna be. Of course, I thought they were gonna be better than they were. You know, I never underestimate them. But I had heard that they weren't gonna really do shit, and so when we got in there, man, we just ran the damn board up on them, man. 15-5. No, 16-5.
I know what happened. I know how you won.
What happened?
You know what? I'm not even gonna say. I know how you won.
Biological
throw the game.
women's basketball team. That's what happened.
Did they throw the game, man? To make
You
y'all
walked
feel
in,
good.
played against the lowest team in the league right now. They won. They 0-15 right now. So they throw you an easy win. Come on, Black.
Look, I'm not gonna let you bastards ruin my win. You look.
Nigga, you happy
We
because
beat-
you beat a deadbeat team.
We beat the
sir.
shit. Hey, look, we beat the shit out of these boys. And hey, but look, straight up though, I'm because they needed this win to wake them the fuck up. They finally played the way I know they can play, and that's good. Because I mean, it don't matter if the four runs that they got on us is because of errors, and that was the problem during this entire fiasco. So now we're 1-3. So
you won because they screwed up.
Hey, that's still a losing record, sir. That's still a losing record.
Hey,
sir.
motherfucker! I don't give a shit. Hey, I don't shit. Hey, this weekend, we gonna play some really good teams, and we gonna beat that ass too. So don't worry about it.
You're a
Hey,
motherfucking liar.
LA, like I said, fuck you.
Time. Blacks went up to him and said, went up to the other manager, right? Went up to the other coach. I seen you. I want you. And he said, you know what? I'm throwing this game. Fuck this.
He's gonna be on that for the rest of the night.
Wrestler, don't worry about what I'm doing, sir. You done told everybody you went to a gay club on the internet. I told you not to tell this goddamn story.
4 hours at a gay bar.
What the fuck was on your mind, sir?
And he said he was there all night. I was like,
Wrestler, let me guess. You ain't got no shoes. You ain't got no shoes and socks on right now, do you? I told y'all motherfuckers gonna walk around without no shoes and socks on. See, that's what happened. Put some damn slippers on. Y'all motherfuckers lose your damn mind and start telling shit y'all ain't got no shoes and socks on. I bet you any amount of money.
Wrestler,
You got
do you
bare
have
feet.
shoes and socks on, sir?
Yes, I definitely have socks on. Thank you.
I told you. I fucking told you. I know it. I fucking know it.
I definitely have socks on.
No, he said he don't.
That's
He
I
said he don't
have
wear
socks
socks.
on. I literally said I have socks on.
You ain't got no goddamn socks on, sir. You're lying. Your feet bare and you
Those
rubbing
socks
against
are-
the carpet. You rubbing
Those
against the
socks are
carpet right
pink and
now.
fuzzy.
Hey, yo.
Hold on.
Hey, yo, I just stopped by. I just stopped by Five Guys.
First of
And
all,
these mo-
I
Go ahead.
literally finished saying that. I literally worked at clubs before, so I already know about the bullshit that happens in clubs. Now maybe y'all don't when y'all walk up in clubs, but I know about it.
Sir, you're from New York.
Exactly, and not just New York.
Hey, where's Flatbush in New York?
It's in
Right
Brooklyn.
on.
Oh, it's in Brooklyn.
Yes, it's in
So,
Brooklyn.
That
Okay.
gay dude.
That's where I'm from. I'm from East Flatbush.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
okay.
the most gay
So
clubs.
you was around when Talib Kweli 1, 2, 3, most definitely Talib Kweli.
Yo, Uncle Tom, they
Now
walked
you know
up.
who I used to see a lot. Common. I used to see Common a lot, even though he's not from New York.
Yeah,
Used to
yeah,
see
he
him
used
a
to live
lot,
there.
and
Yeah,
I
he
see
used to live
Spike
there
Lee a
with
lot.
he
Yo,
used
Uncle
to see
Tom,
Spike Lee.
they walked
Yeah.
up to the wrestler and they said, "I seen you, I want you."
And I said,
With the
look
extra
here. He said, I
smack you
like
ass
you,
shit.
I
They
like
said,
you, and I
You
want
really
you.
hooked up on this.
And we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard
he
way. The
did.
choice is yours.
He did. He should the handshake.
The choice is
Hey
yours.
wrestler. He said, "Hey wrestler,
Beauty Warrior, just be
I
honest.
seen you, I want you, and I'm gonna have you."
He said, look here, I got these
Yo,
apples.
yo, here's the thing about the clubs and the bars in New York, right? Yo, here's the thing about the clubs and the bars in New York. They're open so early and so late that like they can have 3 or 4 different crowds and they'll start overlapping. Like
That's
that
crazy.
that yeah, that
That's
will
not
happen.
crazy.
Like
That's
they'll
pretty
So
gay.
so
like
gay bar by day and
no no no
a regular
no no
bar
no
by
no.
night.
It'll be no. It'll be older folks
Yeah,
from
the
like
crowd change.
noon to about 5 or something.
Yeah,
Then they'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
they'll get a little younger straight folks.
Yeah, the crowd
And
change.
then at night, that's when the freaks come
All
out.
the fudge packers come
Yo,
out. Yeah.
Black Certified. You notice Black Thoughts know a whole lot about the gay bar routine, don't you? He up there. He know the whole schedule.
I'm telling you, you can see it coming out of him.
That's
You
not
know
the
he
gay
got a
bar.
list
That's literally
just like
the bar
wrestler. Them
routine.
both they both got lists and shit.
Yo, Redler, that's what they don't understand. That's just
They
the
don't want.
regular
They don't get
bar
that.
being open from
Alright,
11 a.m. to
nigga.
5 a.m.
Okay,
So
nigga.
what the story I'm getting is Black Thoughts went up to wrestler and said, "I seen you, I want
Hey, I told you they both got lists and shit. He's sucking
What's-
his shit.
Yo, what's their ethnicity? What the fuck that happened here
Hey yo,
tonight?
man, 5 Guys just hooked me up, man. I stopped there just now to pick up food for the house, and these young dudes, they gave me a whole bag full of bacon because they were closing. I mean, they just threw. I ain't never had a huge bag of bacon before.
What the
Dude, they
fuck
put.
are you talking about?
I'm saying they gave me a ton of bacon. I don't even know what to do with it. I'm gonna give it to my dog.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if we don't hear from Blacks tomorrow, we know he
You
done
know I
stroked out
died
on
of bacon over
Had a goddamn
Yeah.
nigga that had a goddamn seizure. Eating all
I
that
had a goddamn bacon seizure. Hey, that's a good way to die. I'll take it.
Yo,
No,
Black
it's
Thoughts,
not.
I thought he was gonna say they hooked him up with cheeseburgers and pizzas and shit. This motherfucker
No.
said
What they
gave him 10
gave me,
pounds of
they
bacon.
gave me, they dropped the fries and they gave me a whole damn a basket of Cajun fries. So they gave me one of them huge bags, like the one that they put other bags and they filled that motherfucker to the brim. And then they gave me a whole freaking bag of bacon, which is insane.
So in other words, your seat has got nothing but grease on it.
Oh no, it's on the floor, but yes.
Damn sure can't put that shit on your seat.
That baby gonna come out smelling like bacon. He about to get into another car accident eating that goddamn bacon. Go ahead and
Shit,
crash in the back of somebody.
I ain't getting to the first one. Hey, look.
Jesus Christ. Oh, now you blaming your wife. Let's see how these niggas is. Do you see how these niggas is?
Yeah, you're right. Because it sure as fuck wasn't my fault. But I'll tell you, they gonna get we gonna get paid off this cracker. We gonna get paid, and I'm definitely getting a lawyer. I'm waiting now.
Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, we got do taxes today or tomorrow. Probably gonna be tomorrow.
You haven't done your taxes yet, man?
I'm lazy.
Hey,
This is the first.
did you call the lady whose number I gave you, man?
Yes, I called her like 3 times. She didn't answer the phone for me.
Man, what's wrong with this? Anyway, whatever, man.
It
Fuck it.
don't
She
matter.
lost
It don't matter. I figured out some things I can do. 'Cause I used to be a tax preparer, but it's been a long time, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
literally was a tax preparer before.
Hey, look. Now y'all talk about me and all the jobs I done had.
This nigga,
And look
he
at this
did
motherfucker.
everything. You gotta be kidding me. He was a dog walker, a nurse, a
never been a
janitor,
dog walker.
a tax preparer, a cook, a damn
I never
thief,
been a
a
janitor.
drug
Never
dealer,
been-
a robber, a military man. Sir, what the fuck haven't you not done? You fucking Jamaican.
Get this nigga
A
out here with
minister,
his
a
list.
rocket scientist, a
I am a
chemist.
minister. I am a minister. I'm an ordained minister. I am that.
Goddamn Jamaican. I see you. I want you.
I'm sick
That's
of
why
this
he got
shit,
them.
man.
That's why he got them childbearing hips. He did all them jobs to raise them damn kids.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, listen, I was a good slave, man, right? So I had to be able to carry shit, bro. God gave me extra hips to carry shit, man. It's all. It's okay.
It's all good, man.
Yo,
But
listen, I wouldn't try to carry that. I would just let them joke on it and not say anything.
you know what? You have a lisp, and you went to a lot of gay clubs with Leslie.
Oh my God.
You and Leslie be at Brooklyn gay clubs all night to know the schedule.
When me and Resler was coming up, there was no gay bars in
Don't give me
Brooklyn.
no coming up shit, man. Shut up.
There was no gay bars in
You were
Brooklyn.
just there the other day. What you
That
talking
just
about?
that happens now, and mostly only in Williamsburg.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yo, have you been to the new Williamsburg, Resler?
No, I
New
haven't.
gay. He said
Yes, he
new
has.
gay
He
bar.
lied. He still live in New York. That's how I know he lying. That's why he said thank you. Like he didn't. Like he knows the whole schedule. Now he gonna act like he ain't never been there before. Shut that shit.
I don't know what made Wrestler tell his
Well,
goddamn story.
unless they're still doing stuff over by West 4th, I really don't know what's going on there anymore.
They still doing work over by West 4th?
I don't know. I haven't even been by Rucker Park in a long time.
Yo, some places in New York, they be doing work forever. Yo.
Yeah.
That's because they got white people doing it. Of course, you're not gonna be fast at it.
Yeah,
Bro.
man.
Like,
Yo,
honestly,
what's
like,
the
I go straight from Brooklyn into the Bronx. I barely ever stop in Manhattan anymore.
Nah, but you're gonna know this one. What's the street when you get off the Manhattan Bridge? When you get off the Manhattan Bridge and you go down, I forget the name of the street. They've been working on that shit since I was a kid, and they still
Yeah.
working on it.
Yeah, because it
Again.
needs to be updated.
Again, they got white folks doing it. Of course, we all know they don't work that hard, and they have white folks and niggas doing it. So niggas don't even show up to work, but they get
A whole
paid.
bunch of stuff's being built up by Canal and Lafayette.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they got Mexicans working over there, or Puerto Ricans, one or two.
Nah, listen, I already told y'all, ain't many Puerto Ricans going to work. They women will work, but they don't.
Oh my
Told
God.
y'all.
Man, I never thought, how them Dominican, where the Dominicans at? Where are they at? They're over there.
They in the
Are they in
Bronx.
Brooklyn?
In the Bronx.
They're in the
Nah,
Bronx.
they in
That's
the
right.
Bronx.
Man, so every time I was in the army with a Dominican or whatever, they talk about how hard they are, man. But whenever I would see them after work, and we were like, everybody was, getting ready to go wherever we were going after work, they always look extra zesty, man. They always look, I couldn't take them seriously. They talk about all the work they put in the streets and all that other bullshit.
Because those are the dudes who go to the clubs.
Huh?
Those are the dudes who be going to the clubs. They be the ones who go up there like, I'd like to go to the club just to dance.
Yeah, man. It's insane. I mean, they were cool. They were cool people.
Just because I get
but I
birth
just
doesn't
couldn't take them serious. Kind of like Simon. I can't take Simon seriously.
Look at this nigga. We ain't seen Simon in a couple days. What's going on? What y'all do to Simon?
We ain't seen Gary in forever.
Gary? You just don't be here that much. We've seen Gary more than we've seen you lately, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? Gary's been coming up?
Yeah. There Gary is right there.
2, 3.
That ain't Gary.
Who is that? Oh, that's Smitty. Smitty, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna have to drop it down real quick. Listen. Someone mute this nigga. Mute this nigga. Jesus Christ. I mute this nigga. Smitty, I love you.
Most definitely.
My God.
Smitty. Okay, we're gonna come up and we're gonna converse. Converse meaning more conversations than one, okay? But stay on topic. We're talking about little girl boys.
Oh, this one is funny. I watched this earlier today.
All right, so
I didn't see this.
I had to because that Jubilee stuff gets on my nerves after a while because they're saying the
Yeah,
same
it go too
shit.
long. Yeah.
Let's go with this one. This shit was kind of funny actually. If you listen to this non-feminist versus trans people, which is interesting take that most people don't get out there because it's never talked about. So, because most females are scared to talk against trans people, especially trans women. So they say.
Make me a woman or a mother. And there needs to
They're
be
scared of being
space
canceled,
in the
yeah.
birthing world that allows me to show up as a birthing person.
Yeah,
There's
she
no
looked angry.
language, there's no books, there's
That bitch
very
was
few
angry.
podcasts. When I was pregnant, I had very little support outside of my community as a birthing person because of the lack of inclusive language.
All right, guys. So I stumbled across this
All right,
absolutely fascinating conversation on Dr. Phil's show.
Phil, don't do
that I
BCP
want to
like
talk
that.
about.
Yo, I can't deal with his voice, bro.
Because it features a non-binary individual, this person right here, who's going to have this debate about gender identity and womanhood with other at organicsnature.co/BCP. And don't wait.
Oh man, he
Your
looking
health
pretty
is your
zesty
wealth.
right there.
All right, guys. So I'm going to
The bottles in his hand.
Have you ever heard the terms chest feeder, birthing body? I don't think women should ever be demeaned to something so simple as
Birthing
chest
body.
feeders. It's just nasty.
For me, I like to be called a woman.
Chest
About
feeders.
guys and women, it sometimes excludes members of the LGBTQ community. So I think it's important to have those kind of terms.
Boy, I bet you she'll suck the shit out of a dick.
As a woman, I don't feel like that's appropriate, and it makes me feel like people like that use that term are superior to
But
me.
you still
As a
vote
trans
Democrat,
woman,
dumb
I
bitch.
think
Shut
it's
up.
really disrespectful because we are all human.
You go to a university, you hear these types of terms.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me.
The
Of course it doesn't
pedestal
bother
that
you,
women
you
are supposed
ugly
to be put on is getting ripped
troglodyte.
out from under them. They are destroying the very things that they believe they're fighting for. It's dangerous to women, whether they realize that or not.
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with
The Luciferian left.
Yeah, that's my shit right there.
Oh,
Say,
shit.
you niggas see ya. You niggas.
Yeah, that nigga is funny. I don't care.
Yo,
what
he's
Said
funny as
under
a
every
motherfucker.
bag of flaming hots and every
There's a
what
white
is that?
boogeyman under every can of grape soda and bag of flaming hot Cheetos.
Yo, I snagged that shit. I told him I'm gonna make him a drop. He said, "All right, cool."
Oh shit! Right, the pedestal that we have put some women on, not all women, okay? Because not everybody deserves a pedestal. It's probably an issue as well too, right? That's a whole nother issue. But in this video right here, we're dealing with feminists versus, the transgender movement, right? Which I mean, in this situation right here, I kind of want to be neutral, but I'm leaning more towards reality, right? So I'm leaning towards siding more with the feminists, okay? Because I do believe in basic rights for women, okay? Especially their right to not have to share spaces or be forced to share spaces with men.
Well, the question is, by being more trans inclusive, are we erasing cisgender women?
Hell yeah.
And this old man looks more and more fake every day.
People whose gender identity
look at his
matches
woman.
the sex they were assigned.
Yeah,
at
it's even
birth.
worse.
I'll tell you what,
The way
though.
that you defined it.
I'll tell you
is
what
the way
about
that it
Dr.
is
Phil. Real quick, Uncle John.
ordinarily
Let me say this.
defined.
I got you.
I'll tell you this about Dr. Phil. He's the only one actually like on national TV having these conversations between both sides. No one else is doing it. Everyone else is scared. So I'll just give him a little bit of credit for that.
That's true.
Oh yeah, man, he definitely gets the credit, But I'm just saying that damn Botox is tearing that ass up alive.
Again,
Okay, so let me say
him
this.
compared to his wife?
Black thoughts. I'm gonna tell you like this, sir. The only reason why he's having these conversations is because he was getting called out left and right about his debaucherous thoughts on everything or non-thoughts on everything else.
True.
So
Yeah,
he finally grew a pair of balls and started talking about other things than what's being said, because he was always downgrading men for fucking these sorry wenches out here that ain't no good.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, I remember that.
He was, yeah.
He sure was.
I forgot all about the.
I mean,
you're absolutely right, though.
I ain't gonna knock him for having these conversations because that's what needs to be had anyway. So I give him that. But it took a lot to pull that motherfucker back to being based, because he used to be based and then he went woke, and then now he's back based.
Well, I wouldn't say based, but I would just say
I said based somewhat.
based light.
Yeah, base light. Yeah, for sure.
in society today by some, but it also assumes that there is such a thing called gender identity that we all have. That's an assumption, right? And it may turn out to be true. I don't think that it will, but it might. But it's important to at least acknowledge that we're making an assumption that gender identity is something we all have. I would say that I don't have one. I would just go back to saying I'm a woman because I'm an adult human female. I'm also a woman who cannot have babies. And I think it's very important to acknowledge that a woman who cannot have babies is a...
What is that? What's that woman face going on?
Hey, what the fuck was that? Was that Carrot Top in blackface?
Where's that? I mean, where the fuck did this bitch? Damn, that bitch disappeared real quick.
That was woman face. Uncle Tom said it correct.
And I think it's very important to acknowledge.
Look at that bitch.
Yeah, that's woman face.
Hey, you know what she look like? She looks like that one black actress from Friday when Pops had to go take a shit and she was the landlord and said she wanted you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Who kept trying to rape him?
Yeah. Sweet Dick Willie.
Yes.
Yo, that shit's retarded.
She looks just like her.
That a woman who cannot have babies
That's a
is
him,
woman
but okay.
in a manner
He looked
that
well.
is
He
not
looked
true
just like
that
her.
A male person could ever be a woman.
Yeah. I don't know what it is to disagree about that, right? I mean, she says, look, I'm not sure if everybody has a gender identity, which, again, the whole concept of gender identity really comes from woke academia, right? Where they say that, well, gender is separate from sex because gender is not a biological construct. It is a social construct in which we have gender roles based off things that have been socially constructed by
Man,
society.
these niggas in there false equivalents.
Which I would argue that the way that we behave and the way we organize ourselves in society is based off biology, right? It is a reason why we have women who tend to take on roles that have to do more with being caretakers is because they have a hormonal profile, okay, or that they were born in a way that makes them better caretakers of children than men. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, they're more nurturing. They have a different set of emotions, right? Just like a man is built in a way genetically to be a protector and more of a provider than women, because back in the day, men had to go out and hunt food. They had to fight wars. They had to be the protector and the provider. Again, we have these roles because biologically, this is the way that we were born. So even if you accept the idea that gender is a social construct, that social construct is still based on, it should be organized
You
around
talk
sex.
too much, sir.
May I say something?
Yes, please.
So your gender identity, though, you just described yourself as a woman who can have babies. That is a gender identity, just as my trans and non-binary identity is a gender identity. Just because it goes against the norms,
I can't be
doesn't
trans and
mean that
non-binary
your
at the same
identity
fucking
isn't any
time.
less
Fucking
of an
You
identity than
can't.
mine.
These people
Well,
are
it's not an
fucking
identity
crazy.
as much as just a fact, right? It's a statement of biological fact and reality. Okay, that's what it is.
So I would just say that is not an identity. It is a biological reality.
Facts.
There you go.
Right. Facts. It's a reality. It's not my identity. My identity is not a man, right? I am a man. I'm biologically a male. Okay. It is what it is. Okay.
Yo, she is a raging feminist. Look at her face.
And it's fine. It's fine. I take it because I can't have babies either. But that's what you say. And what you
Is that
say is not
flame?
law.
Okay, but it's fact,
No, it's not
right?
flame.
It's just a biological fact, right? I mean,
What's wrong with these people, man?
This is why I think some of these debates are a waste of time, because clearly you have people that are operating in reality and then you have people who are not. These people right here, if they were operating in reality, you're talking to a brick wall here, okay? They're just not going to listen.
Can I just make the point that
You can make a point, girl.
even non-functioning female anatomy is still female anatomy. So the fact that
Oh,
you
look at
can't
this
have
chick.
a child or you can't get
Sydney.
pregnant, that doesn't diminish the fact that you are a woman,
But the
because
di-
you still have
but-
the anatomy to do so.
Those are two different things.
She
though.
got those
Being
angry
female
eyebrows.
anatomy- having female anatomy and being a woman are two different things.
But they're not though.
No, it's not.
choice.
Go get
not.
your
What
anatomy.
the fuck are they
What is a
talking
woman
about?
then?
Why
This
does it
nigga
matter?
just said, I
Right.
can go
That
get.
it's
Oh shit!
that it's not.
Nigga said, I can go get the
Female
anatomy.
So the fact that you can't have a child or you can't get pregnant, that doesn't diminish the fact that you are a woman,
But the
because you still have
But-
the anatomy to do so.
Those are two different things, though. Being a female anatomy, having female anatomy, and being a woman are two different things.
But they're not.
Look how they play. Look how they play semantics.
What is a woman then?
Why does it matter so much to have this differentiation?
This
Why is it so
motherfucker right
important
here.
to
Oh,
hold
I
on to
can't
this
stand this bitch.
definition of I could biological offer femininity?
So she is the show, whatever she, activist, bitch, therapist, fake ass therapy, just like
I know who that
Phil being
bitch
a
is.
fake-
Hold up.
Oh my
Can
god!
I answer that question that she just asked? What is the importance? Because nature operates in a balance, and when you start fucking with that balance of nature, things get crazy. And what happens is, and this is what, and to quote my man Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park, I know Uncle Tom don't like dinosaurs, but what did he say? Life finds a way. It breaks
Life
through.
finds a way.
Dangerously if have to, and that was in reference to the fact that what happened, they thought that they could control the dinosaurs by making them all girl, but what happened was they used amphibian DNA that could change the frogs when there was an imbalance in how many women was in the damn thing, so they converted to fucking males. You cannot fuck with nature and think that it's not going to be any repercussions.
Yep. Listen, nature works in absolutes. If the grass is green, it's gonna be green. It might have some deviance to it. It might deviate in manners, and those are mutations. But the majority of the time, it's an absolute.
Dark
You know
green,
it's gonna
light
be
green,
green.
still
These
green.
people. Yeah, exactly. These people play semantics. Having genitals, having female anatomy does not make you a female. I'm like, are you fucking serious? These people, man, I've never. You can't have, and like you said, you can't have conversation with people like this because you'll lose your mind. Their minds are already lost, so they have nothing to lose, and they just want attention.
But what is our premise? Do not negotiate with terrorists.
We can't hear you, Wesley. Your mic is very low, sir.
Bro.
I said, do not negotiate with terrorists.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Obama took that back when he started, negotiating with terrorists to get back.
When
the
we
old
started
sorry
bowing down and sucking the dick of the imam of freaking
Jesus Christ.
of Iran or I forgot which imam. Yeah, that's because he's dick riding the imam. He was dick riding when I never bow down to that bit. You're beneath me. Are you serious?
Oh wow, this nigga is angry today.
Yo, everybody, Bresla, yo, everybody, Double Brewski was angry. What
I'm
is
just
going
tired
on?
of it, man. I'm just fucking tired of it. The whole thing is I'm getting fleeced left and fucking right by bills. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much money I make, these motherfuckers find a way to take it out of my fucking pocket. I have bills that I know. I'm like, okay, this bill is static. This shit is static. I'm like, I can count on this bill being what it is. Oh, nope. Your insurance policy went up due to nothing, no fault of your own. So we're going to charge you an extra $250 a month. I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, and then if I use it, I get penalized, right? If I use my insurance that I pay thousands of dollars a year for, what will happen to me? They'll do what? Raise my fucking rates. So all I'm saying is that you lose if you do and you lose if you don't. It's insane. And I'm just tired of it. We can't control shit. These people, at least you knew there was some morality, but there's none. There's none whatsoever, man. They're letting these people run a fucking muck.
I would like to say we have a white person on the panel.
Ridiculous.
For the Porch.
How you doing, Mama?
I'm good. Well, no, I'm not good.
Uh-oh.
I would just like to say, of all my years of delivering babies, not one time, not one, did I ever help deliver a baby, a full-grown human being, out of the head of a penis. I I know that is going to upset someone, but I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
Simon, did you change your goddamn did you change you gotta come on cam so I can make sure it's you, Simon. No pun. No, I'm not being mad, but I mean, just because the name change doesn't mean I'm gonna let you up. I need to see your face.
Was it us watching the Matt Wars video, or was it me alone, where he asked the EMT lady who claimed to be transgender? He was like,
Yeah, we watched it. We
He was
watched
like,
it.
if you pick up a man and he says, "What? I think I'm having a miscarriage. Are you going to treat him for having a miscarriage?"
Yeah. I mean, it's only fact. Hey, Simon, if you want to come up, man, you gotta go come on cam so I can see what you look like. I'll make sure it's you. No, I said it, but I'm not gonna say it again. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this shit.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking you.
So,
There we
why
go.
does it matter?
Dr. Phil in earlier was talking about how the women's movement has achieved certain objectives. Women have had to fight for our rights for thousands of years all over the world and for hundreds of years in this country because we have been discriminated against and excluded from public civil society, from the educational arena, from the legal arena, from numerous arenas on the basis of sex. And many of us
Pause
who
that.
support those movements
Pause that.
are not
Pause
about
I was trying not to do that, Beasley. I was trying not to. Sorry.
No, fuck that. That ain't what she said. Ain't 100% true. That was a lot of that was by choice, not by oh well they was no. Some of that was by choice. So let's not get this shit straight. Like don't try to pretend like you just been oppressed.
It ain't Remy.
Shit, that's
Ladies,
shit right there.
No disrespect to you whatsoever, but can we stop using the word fight? Not one of y'all motherfuckers threw on a goddamn helmet and died for your shit.
Yeah, feminism exists because of men, not because of women.
Stop.
Feminism exists in the first world countries.
Yes.
That's it.
There were no. I don't know of any female assassins that were out there slitting niggas' throats just to fucking get their rights.
Actually, that's what the most assassins were female.
Not
because they were able to blend.
In the name of feminism, it wasn't.
No, not in the name of feminism, but
they
in the name of
they weren't being
country
brave
and self.
spearing fucking blood on their face, talking about
God,
I
these
want to have
niggas is
liberty. It wasn't happening.
Freedom!
Hey, tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad, son.
Show me the first female assassin choking a motherfucker out with her bra so she can get her right to vote. It's just not happening.
I'm sick of you feminists.
I did not see Rosie the Riveter and have a nigga in a chokehold talking about we gonna take this back.
Well,
yes, I can. No, that didn't happen.
Why are you so mad today, bro?
You got a really sensitive topic for me because I got to debate this all the time with goddamn people. You picked the right one today, like
Jesus Christ. All right, let's continue.
About to turn around and pretend that sex is not a meaningful legal and physical category.
Yeah, well, again, this is why I say that, this is between the feminists and the trans folks. And I'm going to side with the feminists on this, right? But only to a certain extent. What you just heard there was the feminist spiel, was that, hey, we've been discriminated against and we've been fighting for all these rights. Okay. And we're not going to fight for these rights just for us to give up these rights to men who want to be women, which I agree with. Right. And this is why I think more feminists, I don't understand how the feminist movement is so loud against the straight male patriarchy. Right. But when it comes to these people, they're quiet, right? They really don't have much to say. Maybe it's because they get called TERFs, right? Like Anna Kasparian, okay? When, she spoke out against the Looney Tunes on the left, they said that she's a TERF, right? So, I mean, I'm just saying, it matters because women's spaces are now being taken over by biological men. They're not allowed to compete fairly amongst each other when it comes to sports or beauty pageants or other things that traditionally have been reserved for women. Okay, I actually do believe in women's rights enough that I don't think they should be forced to share a space with biological men. Right? I don't want to replace them. Okay, I don't want to replace them with men.
So why not have Why not have another group of women join your fight and it be more force and numbers
No kidding,
than for
dude.
you
Yeah,
to
we need
exclude
allies.
us based on what you're talking about?
All women are welcome to join the movement.
Do you mean trans
was
women
based right
are
here.
welcome to join the movement?
I don't mean men. I mean women.
You think trans women are
Based.
It's not a matter of opinion. We're talking about the material reality of biological sex, which is grounded in science and reality.
But
Women are female and men are male. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that. It really is.
It's okay for you to say it.
It's okay for anyone to say it.
Dr. Phil, may I bring it back around to your original question, please, about language? Because
Oh
you said
my
something that
God.
really,
This is Danny, by the way.
yeah, my name is Danny. I'm a non-binary birther. For those of you who don't know, I gave birth to my child.
A non-binary birther. What the fuck is this? Is okay?
Resla, it's your turn. You can go ahead and go.
Listen, no, like I said, I already gave my term about non-binary. If
Okay.
you can give kids, you know where you stand.
Okay, I agree.
This person
20
will
months
never
ago
say
at
man
home.
no.
It was beautiful. It was a spiritual experience.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did it as a non-binary person, not as a woman.
That. Look at that. Yeah.
When is the rapture coming? Lord, please take everybody away. Take everybody away. Yo, I sent you a message on the WhatsApp so you can play it whenever you get a chance when you're done with this nonsense.
Who, me?
All I can say is thank God they white. That's the only consolation prize.
Thank God they white. Yo, I
Mhm.
just want y'all to know that this is. Yeah.
But
Thank
do
God
you
they
know
white. Thank God they white.
this? But notice how this person never says man, but clearly, quote unquote, identifies as a man, but
That's
never
fact.
says man. They keep saying non-binary person.
If she was a non-binary person, why does she want to go look like a man? If she was non-binary, she could have just been a female and just said non-binary.
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense. Her whole
Well,
argument, she defeats her own arguments by what she said, by her lifestyle.
There's nothing in that picture that doesn't make me want to swing.
but that's the thing, right? Yo, all of it makes no sense because you have men dressed up as women talking about I'm non-binary, trying to act and be like women. You have women dressing up as men talking about I'm non-binary, trying to act and be like men. What the fuck? Why are you trying to be like something else, another sex, and then say, but I'm non-binary? What? You're a more
That's insane, right?
yeah. It's dumb shit.
It's just massively stupid and insane. And she defeats her. They defeat their own argument by saying by their life, by what they claim that they are. It's
Just
really
to be very
stupid.
clear, just because I gave birth doesn't make me a woman or a mother.
Oh.
And there needs to be space in the birthing world that allows me to show up as a birthing person. There's no language. There's no books. There's very few podcasts. When I was pregnant, I had very little support outside of my community as a birthing person because of the lack of inclusive language. Inclusive language isn't just about language, it's about
Sir, you are a man now. No one gives a fuck about your bullshit, bitch. Shut up.
Language has
You are a motherfucking white man with privilege.
Language has not one
Nobody
goddamn
gives a fuck
thing
about you.
to do with biology. Language has never had anything to do with science and biology. It never has.
Yeah, that's a
This
fact.
is fucking insane.
Well, I mean, I'm just going from what I see. That's a white man, okay? And as a white man, you have privilege, sir. That's what they say. That you are.
You don't have
You
the
are over
privilege to
me.
rewrite the English definition.
No. He has privilege and should not even be speaking on women's rights and women's issues.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
But that's why, hold up, blacks, that's why they keep saying, that's why that person keeps saying non-binary, because they want to basically ice skate around that shit.
Yes.
And like that's why they're not careful to not call themselves a man, because if your ass is a man, then you don't get to speak on this issue. And plus, we need soldiers, sir. Sign your ass up for the draft effective immediately.
Immediately. The moment you transition, I need your draft number.
That's a fact.
Do you really think that this man signed up for the draft?
I need their draft number. I said what I said.
That's not what. Yo,
I said what
they
I
need.
said.
So, know what the fuck? Know what the problem is? They need real motherfuckers up there like us to ask these dumbass niggas questions because we would defeat the fuck out of these hoes. But they wouldn't air it anyway. But it would be nice
No.
to have. Oh my god! I wish I was there just to question these motherfuckers, man. This is.
Oh, you transition? Oh, you're a man. What's your draft card? Where's that at? You must got that in your wallet right now, right?
I'd be like, excuse me, non-binary. Why does your non-binary look eerily close to what men look like? I'm just saying, you look eerily close to that.
Because I'm pretty sure you didn't start out that way.
Exactly.
Okay. So that means you made a strategic decision to look that way. So when you decide you want to look that way, you decided to sign up for the motherfucking draft, and I need to see your ID.
What did you say look? What did you say your name was again?
Hank? Yeah, I need to see your ID, motherfucker.
Facts.
Not long, Kev. We almost at the 12 o'clock. Are you staying on past 12 today?
No. We're almost done.
Opening
Yeah, 'cause
doors,
Kev
it's about
wanted to know.
safety. It's about creating space for others. We don't want to push women out. We want to
You
join.
want to know?
Kev, the 21-year-old.
Oh yeah. No, not tonight. Tomorrow tomorrow's your night, so we can go over your channel. We can stay up.
I tell you what, I'm about to take back my invite to wrestler. This motherfucker has lost his mind tonight. Wrestler, go take an Advil and a whiskey.
Not this one today. No.
Don't go to work.
Became powered up.
Wrestler, don't go to work tomorrow, bro. It might spill over. Stay home, call in a sick day, bro.
Wrestler, we clipped that up, wrestler. We clipped that up. What you said, I warned you, sir. So your content now, your food. Your food. We clipped that up, sir.
Wait, which part you clipped up?
The part where you say you go to gay club, sir.
Oh, that's a fact. It's on my resume that I worked as a bouncer, so it's all good.
Okay, sir. This is on your resume for the porch now. The porch, that is your permanent resume right now on the porch. Cool. So we clipped that up.
As long as they also know that I'm in risk management, so I also assess a lot.
So we don't have time for facts.
We don't have.
We don't clip facts up. We just clip with the shit people say.
Yeah.
Cool. Even in delusion over here, wrestler, the facts don't matter, okay? Right?
Just be sure that when you clip that portion about me going to a gay club, then you also clip the fact that Uncle Tom got birthing hips.
Well, I've already said that. I've said that plenty of times. They clip that as much as they want. I don't give a damn.
In your fight.
Hold on, Uncle Tom. Let them know we clip each other all the time. We clip each other all the time, sir. You must not know. We literally what? We got Black Certified got about 37 clips of that lady called him a bitch ass nigga and a nigga bitch. Sir. That's what we
listen, I haven't dropped a lot of clips that I got. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got like at least 4 hours worth of clips on my phone right now.
I just dropped 5 of them while we were talking. Oh,
I'm gonna look at that as initiation. It's all good.
Yo, LA got a whole 10-minute clip mocking me. I mean, come on. Like, if we're clicking, we like you. When we start ignoring you, start worrying.
Yes,
these dudes is crazy, man. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. What is wrong
Take
with
the
y'all?
wheel, Jesus.
Erased every single day, and I would not wish that upon anybody.
So you don't want the term woman and the category of biologically defined woman to be erased?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
You don't want that either.
Not at all. Not
All
at
right,
all.
they're full of shit. That's all we have for that shit. I ain't got time to listen to no shit no more.
What is she always leaning on?
I don't know. That's your people shit, bro.
That motherfucker well, that's Oprah's people. What the fuck is Dr. Phil always leaning on?
His fatness.
You would figure he had his own
I can't
audience.
stand that motherfucker. Y'all think I'm serious? I have a disdain from. I used to watch this show, right? And then every time I would come home, the shit used to be the same. There's nothing new with this motherfucker. He says the same shit, and then I really stopped watching when that bitch. What did that bitch say? Catch me outside. How about that? Oh my god, I was done. I was like, and then she came out and bit his ass in the dick. You know what I'm saying? She bit him for real. Yeah, she bit him in the dick.
Wait, who?
The Catch Me Outside girl.
But who did she?
Her.
She
you said she bit him in
Dr. Phil in the dick.
Bit him in the dick.
Bit him in the dick.
Wait.
Think about it. The reason why I say because he sent her to the Neverland Ranch.
Okay.
Whatever that ranch was called, or Happy Gilmore Ranch, where the fuck it was.
The horse ranch.
Yeah. And said she was getting they tried to molest her, and they molested people that.
No way.
Yeah, it was a big ass thing, bro. She made a whole fucking
I don't remember
commercial about the shit, bro. I was like, see, I just knew this shit was fake, man. But it had some validity to what she's saying because there was 2 kids that died there.
I don't know any of that.
Man, y'all bet. Where they touch you at Neverland Ranch, for real. Yo, I am done for the day. LA, what time we going live tomorrow, my brother? Are you going live in the morning?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my first stream in the morning. The man Craig got
Your
out.
mic is hot, nigga.
Jesus.
I think I
Turn
won't.
the game down, nigga. Turn the motherfucking game.
Man, I ain't got time to turn them gains of highs and lows. Fuck y'all.
You need to figure that shit out.
Yeah, your mic is hot, bro.
Let me turn my gains down. Y'all happy now?
When you hear the hiss, nigga, your shit way too loud. And you hissing, nigga.
I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Don't worry, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. You know why I got you? Because you one of them retard niggas. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead, nigga. What time you going live tomorrow?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I just said I fixed you. Now you not. Hold on. Yeah. We feel you're just fine, bro. Go ahead.
Kept on switching back and forth. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You're good. Go ahead.
Like 8 o'clock.
You said 8 o'clock?
Hey, you going live in the morning or at night?
At night. Well, my regular show is the morning show is at 10.
Yeah, morning show's at 10. I like the morning show, guys. If you haven't tuned into the morning show with LA, go ahead to the show. And also, he has a show with the white lady. Are y'all showing tomorrow? Sweetie Pie? Are y'all showing tomorrow?
Damn,
right, so she's having a show tomorrow at 12 usually. So it goes LA, then it transitions over there to the white lady at 12 o'clock. And they have a nice little show going on when people go in there and talk. They still different conversations going on than these right here. And it's fun. It makes the day go past quickly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love their show. I just never can get up early enough for it.
Yeah.
So I have to go back in and watch it. But it's cool.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's a fun little show in the morning.
Mama said early, but it's always early over there, right?
Yeah.
Time?
It's always early over there.
It's always daytime.
So then I'm gonna do my the locker room around like 8. So
Yo, that too. He was talking to Ellen, friends.
Yeah.
I'll have to see about getting up early for that 10 o'clock. I just looked at my schedule. I don't have any talks tomorrow, so I got time to.
I told you to call out tomorrow because somebody.
Apparently, I don't have any.
You know damn well I ain't called no goddamn LA Sweetie Pie. You are insane. Are you insane?
after this conversation, I don't fucking know.
Nah, that's the rest of this conversation. That motherfucker was hot about something.
Tripping.
That's why I said Resl might want to call out tomorrow. Don't take no calls. Take a relaxed day.
Go get a massage or something, man. Jeez.
Somebody goes, son, he go tick and then switch and it's over.
Listen, I'm
I have no clue
happy
what
that
was on
whoever's
his
on my
mind.
caller is not in that zesty area so far.
It's all right, wrestler. We all got our own crosses to bear.
That's
Oh,
a
Mama
fact.
know. Mama definitely know because she done told us all her deep dark secrets.
Not all of them. Not all of them. I still got a few surprises.
I'm just allergic to stupidity. That's the shit that really sets me off real quick.
Hey, if y'all go over to Grizz, I can't say his whole name. I'm gonna say Grizz. His show was pretty entertaining today too. I was watching it with the wife.
Yeah, I was checking out his channel earlier today.
He was talking a Hawaiian mess today. It was kind of funny. He said, "My kids had me watching Lilo and Stitch."
Yo, Grizz, Grizz.
Huh?
Yo, Wrestler, where you at? You in Queens?
Nah, I'm in Brooklyn.
Hey, yeah, I'll be in Brooklyn. When I come to New York, just I'll hit you up.
Well, you ain't gonna hit up shit. Both y'all Bronx niggas ain't shit, man.
Oh, hey,
What?
Uncle Tom, I owe you an apology.
Stay
I
in
ca-
Brooklyn.
I came in the room last night and just took up space every time I'd sit down. These little Indians I got running around here would come in, start running back and forth, making a bunch of noise, and I never did get in here and get settled.
Oh no,
So
you're fine. No,
I
you're fine.
apologize.
You don't owe me no
I
apology.
apologize for taking up room.
Yo, hold on. Hold on.
Apologize for.
I went to take a sip of my water. She said, these little Indians.
I was gonna let that go. So I always gotta be a nigga to point out shit. Niggas ain't shit, man.
I love Black Hawks.
I would have called them
he
wagon
speaks his
burners, but at
mind.
least they ended if you want to.
Well, that's
Yo,
what they are. They're Indians. What can I say? I mean,
listen, I'm an equal opportunist. I call everyone out equally. I don't, listen, somebody got to do it. Everybody.
Yeah. What? Mayo didn't come up today, which is a shock. It says be yourself. Oh wow.
Now, wasn't Mayo up earlier?
Yeah, he had to take him a nap. Yeah, today is Thursday.
that's for old people.
Oh, okay. Well, tomorrow's Friday. You know, it's drinking night. So if you don't get no Bud Light, right? Don't get no anything that's Anheuser-Busch to include Yingling, or Jack Daniels,
Wait,
even though.
Yangling is Anheuser-Busch?
Yes, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Oh wow.
I didn't
Amazing.
know Yangling was Anheuser-Busch.
Let me look. I'm gonna give you all the brands that are Anheuser-Busch.
That's wild. I like Yangling, actually.
Let me look it up real quick.
Is my mic still loud or did it go down?
Just
No,
stop
you're good.
talking.
It's
It'll
hissing though, like a motherfucker.
Is what? I don't know what the fuck that is. Is it still hissing?
Your gains, bro. Your gains are
I just
crazy high.
What about now?
And let's see what they own. Okay, they own Budweiser, Bud Light, Kona Brewing Company, Michelob
This nigga
Ultra,
worrying about some goddamn
Stella,
Bud Light. I'm talking about my shit.
Estrabella, no one cares. Bush Beer, Natural Light, Landshark Lager, Presidente, Hogarden, and Shock Top. Yeah.
That's not your mic, LA. I just picked it up. It's the blower motor on my pellet stove.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go. Y'all have a good night.
No, you're fine. We're almost done anyway.
Okay.
I want an apology.
I told you I'm sorry.
Oh no, Yingling ain't theirs. Yingling ain't
Thank
theirs.
you, Mama. I'm talking about from the Negroes on here.
Okay, you're good. You're good. It was Stella. My bad. It was Stella, not Yingling.
Oh, Stella. Stella's pretty good.
Stella was all right. I don't drink beer. I don't drink anything that's carbonated.
Had me change this shit. Fuck all y'all.
Your shit still sounds shitty, bro.
But I thought Yangling was a European beer.
It is. It was the first. It was actually the first beer company.
They
Did you
own
know that?
Stella Artois.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna get the hell up out of here. Any last words from any of you jigaboos and white ladies?
You know, you guys have a great night. We'll do it again tomorrow night. Thank you guys for coming and joining on the porch with the blacks, even though the blacks come late.
All the time.
But
That's
yeah,
a good show.
yeah, it was a good show. You know, I came in late. I missed what was going on earlier. I'll rewatch it in the morning. But yeah, everyone have a good night, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Check the morning show, LA, and then after that, LA and Kai having their talks, and then after that, LA will be doing his 8 p.m. show, and the rest of us will join. So I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you for joining, and have a great night.
That's a fact. Thank you all for coming out. Let's kick LA out of here because I'm sick of listening to his goddamn microphone. Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. It was his mic. See, it's gone. See how this gone? See how the hissing is gone? It was his mic. Told you. Resla and Beasley. Anything?
Nope. Just what Black Thought said, and I'm gonna play some video games and then I'm gonna fall asleep.
So are y'all gonna be drinking tomorrow?
Oh,
No.
I told you, I'm already restocked. My girl made sure of it. I didn't even say shit.
Beasley,
No,
you're not drinking tomorrow? You work tomorrow.
Anytime I have to work, I don't drink. I don't drink the
Oh, I
next
hear
one.
you. I feel you. I feel you.
Gotcha.
Well, anyway, we will be doing shots on Saturday. I guess it won't be her doing the shots because it only takes one and she's drunk. So I'll be doing all the shots for her.
So get her to do one shot midstream.
She will. I could probably get her to do one, maybe. One, maybe. But I'll take all the rest because she can't handle it. So I should have
right.
did was bought her some marijuana. That should be funny as Yo, she forgets to breathe and everything. That shit's hilarious.
Nice.
This shit's hilarious.
You're damaging my image of Kai.
Listen. If you ever seen her high, oh my God. Listen, I don't know if it was just good weed or whatever it was, but she was on her back, stuck laughing. She couldn't say, I'm a turtle. He was higher than a motherfucking kite. Oh my God.
Nice.
Yo, and you know what the fucked up thing was? The kids was like, what's wrong with mom? Like, this motherfucker higher than the motherfucking nigga. This motherfucker higher than the mother. I was like, get your ass in bed. Please. Get in bed because you make us look stupid.
At least she had an excuse. My kids came home from school one day and I was laying on the couch crowing at the ceiling. I wasn't drinking or nothing.
Listen, this was her being, listen, oh my God, if y'all would have seen that shit, y'all, boy, I'm like, my oldest son will never forget that shit because she was higher than a motherfucking kite. Boy, and the kites that I fly go about 3 miles in the air. She was higher than that shit. I mean, it was ridiculous. And she could not breathe. Like, I'm like, breathe, motherfucker, breathe.
That's funny.
And then she gets in bed and says, I'm hot. Pass the fuck out. I was done. Like, get your old ass in the bed. Shut the hell up.
Kai, you need to prepare for Saturday then.
Oh yeah.
We want you on your best behavior.
Look, he was just the oldest was just talking about this the other day, and I was like almost losing my breath laughing because I can remember all of it.
See,
it was so funny to me that I couldn't remember how to breathe. Like I was like, how do you know how to breathe? Oh my God, I forgot how to breathe.
So I'm different. So when I wanted to mellow out, this was like a couple years back, maybe about 5-6 years back. About 6 years back, and I wanted to mellow out. And my girl, so I was already into like vaping, so she got me some shit. She got me some shit, and I haven't smoked since pretty much I started college. So It's been a long time, and she got me some shit called Gorilla Cookie. Oh, I was messed up. I was literally paranoid. Like I was crawling on the floor. Like I could not. I was like, I am so high. I don't know what the hell. I just wanted regular weed. Like what the
Right? That's how I was that night.
laughing.
I was like, what is this? This is not the same.
You know how bad that was? We had that weed for like at least 3 or 4 months.
I crawled.
Oh, yeah.
I crawled and I felt like I fell into the mattress. Like I was still crawling.
That's how I was.
I might get her some gummies. I need to go find. Matter of fact, let me make some phone calls. Let me go get her some gummies. Oh, the gummies was even worse because we were on the trailer at that one point in time. And oh my goodness,
we were camping.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
And she said,
Oh, you said
so she was
camping?
only supposed to eat
Damn.
one of them. She had like 6 of them.
I was like,
And they were the highest dose that you can get.
And we were in the woods.
Damn.
Luckily, we have an RV, but oh my God, I was like, don't talk to me. Don't let anyone talk to me.
I was literally taking all the pillows and barricading the door like a fort. I was like,
See, if you made me and Russell high at the same time, that would probably be the funniest shit on the planet.
I was like, I'm so high. I can't.
Did you
I can't let
remember
nobody
how
see
to
me.
breathe?
I was putting up all my girls like teddy bears and everything. I was putting up all the pillows. Like I can't let nobody see me like this. I can't.
Yep.
I'm about to get her some gummies right now. I'm telling you.
No, in the hell you don't. No.
Beastie, are you taking notes on this?
No, I ain't
No,
getting
I'm trying to beat this damn God of War game right now. I ain't listening to this damn madness.
Well, I clear.
You like God of War? I mean, I played it. It's not my. I don't like role playing games.
That's why.
Well, I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I can't really do the shooters, so I stay on role playing in action.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have white people love gummies and camping. That is a fact. Oh my God, it was nothing but white folks when we were up there that were. I mean, every last one of them were chewing gummies. I'm like, I gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all are crazy. Them motherfuckers high and drunk than a motherfucker. This shit, nope. And white folks get very loud while they camp. Oh my goodness! And we had kids there. This is supposed to be a kid, an adult thing. It turned in straight adult shit.
Nope. Let all the animals know where you are.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Because them people were high and drinking and loud as hell. And I'm looking all around and all it was woods. And I was like, and I'm like an outdoor person, but no, they were making too much noise.
I haven't gone outdoor camping since I was like a small.
Well, we actually go glamping. We don't do camping. Bro.
Yeah, we don't do on the ground. Like we don't.
We have a trailer.
Okay. Well, that's not bad though.
We're one of those people.
Our
with the tent on top of the roof and everything.
What?
With the tent on the roof?
No.
No, we have an RV. Like
we have a 27 foot.
No, I've seen like the setup where they have like the camp.
Yeah. Those are what are those called?
No, it's too close to camping.
Yeah, it's way too close to camping.
It's 29, isn't it?
29. I don't fucking know.
It sleeps 6.
You got a fifth wheel or a bumper pole?
No, we have
a travel trailer.
Grit said that's cheating. That's not cheating. You want to stay away from the animals.
Hell yeah. We were camping up in bear country. Bobcats, panthers, bears. No, thank you. I don't do tents. No, thank you. I am not 20.
Yeah, I'm not the one that's gonna lay on a goddamn on an air mattress. That's crazy.
No, we did that once, literally.
I did that one time, and the next time we went out camping, we had a trailer.
I left. I left them there and went home. It was raining, and it was no. There was bugs and
Nah, you don't want to camp in a tent
and snakes and no.
There was no snakes.
But there could have been. You don't know that.
Oh my God, get off here! I'm kicking you. All right, guys.
All right,
it's been fun getting your ass out of here, white lady. You over here tripping. Beasley's been fun. Mama's been fun. We got to get ourselves up out of here. See y'all guys tomorrow, early in the morning for these jigaboos and white ladies show. Yeah. All right, people. We're out of here. Thank you for coming out, being in the chat. Thank you for the super chat. And the cash apps as well. Kingdom Mind, thank you again. Double Brewski, thank you again for supporting the platform. Guys, tomorrow's show should be a great one. I'm glad everyone's getting a shine. We're working on getting this guy over his hump of 1,000 subscribers because he is doing good on watch time hours, guys. We're killing it. He's killing it on watch time hours. He just needs the subscriber base up. So share his page, share the white lady's page. She is monetized, so that's great too. Everyone's getting their little shine on today, and I mean in this day and age. So hey, let's continue to support the platform and support all the content creators that come up here, including the ones that come up here and have fun with us. Thank you for everything y'all do. We're up out of here. Whoever you praise to. Yeah. Good night, Male. Whoever you pray to, let them bless you in all your endeavors. You guys have a good night. Peace.